Wait, have I not started yet? 12, I'm halfway through. We're already nearly at the Haze Lab. What the fuck are you talking about? I've just said the word Haze Lab and made myself nervous now. Damn it! This is the most entertaining chat's been in ages. It's funnier because I'm high as a kite. Pretty up there. Right, boys and girls. Today's the day we go on the raid. We've been preparing for it all week, and I did say that I'd like to get that chip by the end. Oh, sorry, not Chipkin. Chip. If I can get the chip and bring it back, then I have absolutely nailed this week's goal.
Imagine not getting Cedars back on the first mob 2020. Suspicious.
Cedars back? I've not seen that video.
I wanted to buy Batman slippers this Christmas. Then I realized he's a billionaire and can buy his own.
Santa, welcome to the stream. It was predictable, but it was also, the punchline was just as wholesome. Bybee, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits as well. Congratulations on getting it on the first mob. I actually think that we just had a broken server when we had bad luck with it previously, because everybody seems to get it in the first 2 minutes on this one. I don't think it's actually a quest that we need to worry about anymore, sadly. 12, Kitten, Mindrake, Bybee, Santa, welcome all to the stream. Are we already on Christmas jokes? We are. Hey, I might have to get the Christmas hat on. What does the Christmas hat look like on here? Look at that, it's not meant to be there for the record. Hang on a minute, let's just tinker with this for a second. Suppose it would go on there, right? In the future. Does that look shit? I'd lined it up properly at the time, but... Could we play like that in the future with that Christmas hat on? Obviously it's far too early for Christmas shit right now, but potentially. It's both nice and a bit anticlimactic, I know, right? I'm actually okay with Christmas stuff now. 2 weeks before, I think, is my limit, and luckily I'm in charge, so that's when we're having it. Right, boys and girls, let's start straight away by doing the final bits of preparation and get off to this Haze Lab, because I might need the whole stream exploring this bastard. How are we all? Good afternoon. Yeah, leave it, but not now, of course. Do it when you put it on. Hang on. Not now, of course, but when you put it on, leave it looking shit. Does it actually, I actually managed to pretty much line it up quite perfectly there. I actually did a good job. They sure you're in charge. Well, I've not seen anybody else make any important decisions around these parts, so unless it's the fucking Illuminati, I guess I'm going to be the one that has to steer this godforsaken ship. How about that? It's like the 2-week rule, I'm just desensitized. I'm happy to only have 20 days. It was August when I saw the first stuff getting put up. I know this is a conversation that everybody has every year at all times, but still. They don't look shit, but can't have you inflating your ego. Thank you, Kitten, as always. Right, oh, I love that view. There's something about that view. One of the main benefits of living at the pond is that view. Just zoning in and then, oh, look, I've got a quest. Get in the Haze Lab. I don't leave my house after July to avoid Christmas decorations. You're on the internet. Who the hell leaves their house anyway? Alright, I've got this little bit of building work to finish.
That was refreshing.
Do I want to just build this fence out before we go? Or is building the fence our treat for when we get back? I'm going to need a bit of crude rope and some... I'm going to do it. Right, I'm not accepting any... Because I need to go out anyway and get some food. That's what we're going to do. Because I have the bombs necessary that we're going to use to blast into the Haze Lab. I have 16 heals, plenty of arrows, 78 arrows. Everything's relatively well repaired, apart from my dandelion tuft, but that's fine. Alright, first job, I'm going to do a little bit of building, then it's Haze Lab. Bybee, you are correct. Let's do prediction time. Same as always, right? Less than 5 deaths, outcome 1, yes, outcome 2, no. Go for it. Team 1 has won, I think, 4 times in a row this week. 3, sorry, leading up to today. I need food, so let me kill Aphid over there. And then I need to grab sprigs and plant fibre. As many as I can find, just so I can finish up the fence. So this is all the plant fibre I need. Prediction is up, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be up for the next 10 minutes if you'd like to make your predictions. Cardi immediately right on team 1. 346,000 channel points, Cardi. Is that you? 346,000 channel points. Kitten's team 1. Everyone's team 1. Is anybody going to put 1 point on team 2 and just absolutely... You did 92k. It's raid day. And there's no one on team 2. That's how confident... Hey, I like this. I'm all about this. Probably the hardest stream going forward. And you've all gone team 1. Whoa. Okay, that's filled me full of confidence. I was expecting this to be a shit fest. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. 12's on team 1, Bybeat team 1, Santa team 1, Kitten team 1. You know what? Your confidence has actually made me nervous. Bybeat, wait. I have faith, so I put 0 points on team 1. Woof. If anybody who hasn't voted would like to win 346,000 channel points by spending a single one that you're going to get back anyway, I'm just here for the hubris. I am good at hubris. It's one thing I am good at. Right. Let me drop all of them just for now. I'll pick them up in a second. Then I'm going to craft all of this into crude rope. So that's me now with 10 crude rope on me. Pick all the sprigs back up again. Like crest this stuff. If I lose my points, I'll set Bybeat on you. Because she's going to lose as well. Not lose points, but at least lose alongside you. Alright, Ant, mate. Sorry about yesterday. I didn't mean to steal your child's eggs and turn them into bombs.
Nice snooter, dude.
I'm going to kill that weevil just so I can repair my shield, which I don't actually think needs repairing that much. Then I will craft more crude rope. This is just to finish the fence, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I love that. I want a screenshot of that. Hang on. I'm going to put that in Discord. Sorry, Mindra. I know it's probably just going to attract people to come over and come and vote on your side, but that needs recording. Prediction's still up. It's worth a point, that, right, Mindra? Okay, I picked up that meat, didn't I, so I could repair my shield. Which doesn't actually need it, but I'll do it anyway. That's 14 crude rope. That should be enough, I think. Should I probably stay out a little bit longer just to make sure? Santa, how much did you put in? If you put in 92, Santa, you must have put in 150,000 channel points or something there. And if you have, how the hell do you put in 250k? I didn't even realise you'd written that. Peasants, he said. Well, that's the pressure on me today. If you lose, press 1 if this will be the last stream you ever watch of the Doomhaus. Because I would totally understand. I've got to say 250k is the max here. Can I not pick up the meat? Because I would really like to. I need to keep this jerky, don't I? Why have I brought so much shite out with me? Fool. Alright. Finish the fence. And then we'll go in. So yesterday I discovered that you need a special kind of bomb that you put in the... What's up to 20 now? 20 on Team 2. Keep an eye on when that prediction wears down, because people will start adjusting it at the last second. Right. Is that enough? It is. Please be enough. It is. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Now it's health and safety wise. Apart from if you fall down there, but that's your own fault. Should be more careful. Cool. Right. Fence finished. Put some of that away, that away, that away. It's an acid gland, right? And the gland isn't an animal part. There you go. Bit of information from your old pal Stubbler, but I can't put everything in there because that bag is full of shite. Alright. Put that away in there just for now. Okay. I wonder if I take some of these out. How much do these heal if you...
Food.
Not that much at all. What about apple? Does that fill you up? Not really. I might just take a stack of them anyway, and then it's just food if I need it. And then I've got 4 water. I need 2 more water, don't I? Because I don't know how long I'm going to be in there. I might get trapped in there, and if I am trapped in there, I'm going to need as much resources as possible. So let's fill this up here. Grab a scoop out of there. So I've now got 4 water, if I need it. I'm going to cook this weevil to keep me hydrated, keep me fed now. And then we'll set off. Prediction's got about 4 minutes left on it. Keep an eye on it. I have no idea what I'm going to face in there. I don't know if there's going to be some boss mob or something like that, or whether... What have the labs been like historically? I had to swim down to the one in the pond, which was difficult to mostly get to, but other than fighting a bunch of robots, it wasn't all that bad combat-wise. And then there's the hedge lab, which I had to fight a lot of enemies, and I died a lot in the hedge lab. So today... God, I hope the boss is just a human foot. Well, and the haze is more of a fungal infection than anything else. I guess that would explain it. Do you know what, Mindrat is the only person today that's got no faith in me? I assume, given that you're the only person I can see with a 2. You're oddly the only person I respect in all this. It's flipped. Ah, someone's actually started piling points into Team 2. I see, I see. You could win 365,000 channel points. Which is a third of a ban. A third of a ban. Alright.
Having a little peep.
Head over there. Land at the other side.
What's this then?
Oh, catch that follow. Get. No, it's gone. Do you know what that is, Alcarion? That is you subscribing for 28 months at tier 3. 446,000 channel points. God, there's some big numbers that I can't quite get a hold of. First of all, 28 months at tier 3 is insane that we've known you for 28 months for a start. At tier 3 is a ridiculous amount of generosity, and I am very, very appreciative as always, Alcario. It's hard to know what to say when somebody subscribes at that level. I appreciate it very much. Enjoy the emote that you're the only person on Twitch to have. Also, nearly 500,000 channel points going on me getting less than 5 today. Ooh. Alcarion, good morning. How are we? Thank you for the sub very much. I am now making my way over. Just don't die too many times today. Have you just gone and put a load of points on there as well? There you go. Alcarion's the only person on Twitch with the crown emote. That you all just look up to him. Envious. Thank you, Alcarion, though, as always. That's a ridiculous amount of support. And it goes further than you think. Jesus is what, Kitten? Kitten's seen Jesus is something. I dread to think. I'm nervous now. You fuckers have put too much weight on me surviving this, and now my teeth are chattering. This... It feels like the relentless march. I feel like I'm slowly walking to the gallows because of how long this is taking. Okay, I've got a clear path at least. Okay, now it's done, I can reveal myself. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Did you just reveal yourself as on Team 2? Are you one of the people that's going to snipe points from Team 2 if possible? Siddles. Comes the death match. It does sound like that. Siddles over here, welcome to the stream. Siddles has gone big on Team 2. Mindrate, it's you and Siddles that will be sharing the spoils. Your teeth are chattering from the high-octane zipline you built. It's pure adrenaline. Fucking hell. Alright. Location markers enabled. I am heading about here somewhere, where I will blast the door off the entrance to the Haze Lab, and we will enter and hunt for the chip. I am now wearing my gas mask. Going that way would get me past the dead bombardier beetle, which I'm alright with. Going up and over the rock means the whole gang's here, Trim's here to watch. Everything's ready. 16 heals. All the water I'll need. Infected ladybug that way. Nothing in the pit today. Gas mask is doing the work. A lot of trouble. Is that a gold tooth? Can't get distracted. Job for another day, Stubbler. Infected might. I had to snipe a bit myself. I really don't understand you jackasses. We could have put 3 points and split it 3 ways. Why do you insist on being stupid? It's a game though, right? Because it's meaningless, you might as well fuck about with it. Also tagged all those people that still need to predict. If you haven't predicted yet for the final round of 8, then Siddles has put the form up. The quarterfinals start on Saturday, I believe. I fell in. Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Ow! I'm gonna die already. Can't go out that way. I can't get out that way. Oh, God. I've used 4 of my heals on the first mob. Oh, this is going to be tough. Is 11 billion to -5 a reasonable scoreline for France to win over England? I think, yeah, if Mbappe is on form, then definitely. Alright, can I get out of here without having to face another lava? I'm going to have to use another heal. That is definitely a gold too.
You won't blow me up.
Shit! How am I going to get out of here? Getting trapped in here was so stupid. Maybe up here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that should have avoided everything down there. But how am I going to get up and around? I've still not worked that out. Might have to go back and go up and back around again. Holy fuck, this is going to be difficult. Can I maybe... Maybe? I'm going to walk straight into another lava when I do, but I need to get up here somehow. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. There's a juice box here, because I need a drink. Perfect. Alright, Team 1, we've still got five deaths left. A lot of infected shite around there. Ow! Keep moving. Still alive, still full health. I'm so fucking nervous. Have you put it in Discord, Siddles, yeah? Is that what you mean when you said you tag people? Fucking infected weevils. Listen to them all, everything's exploding. Alright. Now, apparently... I didn't set my spawn, did I? I don't suppose it matters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright. Apparently I can just... How do I do this? I've got an explosive. Do I equip? And then what? Just drop it? Run!
Let's see what's around here.
It actually worked. Are you sure it doesn't matter? Yes. It just means that when I die next, instead of respawning at the entrance to the haze, I'll respawn back at the base, but it just means I have to take the zipline again and then do it. Alright, I'm in. The door looks locked, but I think I could unlock it to the left. Let me just have some caffeine, because god fucking damn it, I'm going to need it. Now, it looks like I don't need my gas mask. Let me just try it.
You can be smart, bad, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, I don't need my gas mask. I want my arrow back, but I don't need the gnat fuzz, do I? Or the dry grass chunk, so I don't even need the fungal spores. I don't know why I've got 4 clay in my pockets. Why did I carry all this shit with me? I'll keep the larval spike, because I might need it for repairs. Alright. I'm so fucking nervous now, thanks to you people, and you're 500,000 channel points. We safe for now? Fucking hell, everything exploding. It looks safe. Chest, the door that goes that way. Wait, how did he make really small drinks cans? Then again, the rest of the... Oh, good bandages. Lovely, lovely. What else is that? Quartzite I'll take, and brittle marble. All good stuff. What is that trying to say at the top left? Is it saying that over time, the process of shrinking and growing was bad for you? Oh, look, after 90 days shrunk, his perceived age went from about 50 to 80. The shrinking process is rapidly aging him. Extraction during... Oh, covalent space reduction. Did the shrinking process give Dr. Tully cancer, maybe? Or something similar? A bit like Comstock in Bioshock. Look out for worms. I've not seen a worm yet, have we, in-game? A resource scanner, but nothing to scan. Trudy Blues. Trudy's the name of the fish.
Trudy was right. As always.
And his wife.
Perhaps she should have been the inventor and not me. I should have listened to her when she insisted that I stop the experiments. But if I pack it up now, I will have nothing to show for it. No Trudy and the kids. No spacer. Not even my own health. The longer I'm here, the more I'm lumping up, aging, folding, raisening. But why? What am I becoming? A wrinkly virus, flailing helplessly in the dirt with the mushrooms. They are my family now. Though we only branched on the evolutionary tree a little over 1 billion years ago, I can feel us getting closer again already. We're all a bunch of fun guys down here, aren't we? Oh, don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
At least no one ever heard of a raisined mushroom, did they? Did they?
Gonna have a look around.
Did look like he turned into rubber. Wet Ham, by the way. You know who the manager of Wet Ham is? Yes, that's right. Aphid Moyes. Don't be nervous. 500,000 channel points isn't that big a deal. Yeah, if I see you winning it, Mindray, I'm sure you'll be treating it like a big deal. Alright, there's a chest with some quartzite in it. Okay. Alright. Things are fine. We can move on to the next room, I think. Or tunnel, or corridor. Okay, so we're going down and not up in this one. Please no enemies, please no enemies, please no enemies. That's an enemy. It's a tasty. Fucking guard robots. This crossbow's borderline cheating. Alright, no, it's fine. We killed the first enemy. Got some raw science for our troubles. Got all our arrows back. Everything's fine. Good. Good. Tell you what, I'm going to use one of these bandages because they give you a little heal over time. Not so good for just restoring chunks of health, but they do give you a slight heal over time. That's a good chunk of raw science. I'd rather fight these at range because it's safer. And 500,000 channel points says I should probably be aiming to be a bit safer today. Tease it. Door open, please. Oh, fucking hell, I ran out of stamina then. Good, that's 2 enemies killed. That's fine. There's not going to be a big bastard down here. There's not going to be a big human foot. Fucking hell. What is this place? Is that lab equipment? That's some little LEDs you used to use. Fucking hell. Okay, it's really bad down here. Whatever bad is, it's bad down here. Can't get through there, can I? I can, actually.
It's all cut.
You say that, Trim, but if you was a scientist that wanted to investigate things at a small scale from a small perspective, would you also not investigate some of your own effluvia? Right, I don't want to go in there just yet, because that looks like an absolute shit show. Let me see how far I can go around this way. Trim, welcome to the stream. Bits. Thanks for the spoilers. Oh, so that's what... Okay, I'm not going in there. That place can fuck off. Big brain time.
Attempts to reverse cell age in mushrooms seem to be going well. Mutations are volatile but productive. The shift from phase 1 to 2 was almost a blur.
There might be a reason it seemed like a blur, if I may be so bold.
Well, who asked you, Burgle? Shouldn't you be tending to your tasks instead of eavesdropping through the intercoms? Huh? Now, where was I? Oh, yes! My friends, Marasmius aureatus here. The answer is hiding in that moist, supple flesh. And once I have it, I'll be back to normal Wendell in no time. Just like it was before this all fell apart. I'll walk into that presentation room and show those ominent schmucks I belong. How do you like that, Director Schmechter? Trudy and the kids will come back everything will be back to normal. I just need these blasted shrooms to reveal their secrets to me.
Forgive me, Dr. Tatali. Did you say you wanted mushrooms on that?
What? This is getting dark. I didn't expect it to get dark, but it's getting dark. Data. Wendell. What was the one I just heard? Is it Big Brain? Hedge Pond Haze.
Attempts to reverse cell age in mushrooms seem to be
Yeah.
going well.
That's the bit I missed. So he's using the insecticide to reverse cell aging in mushrooms because I think he's managed to make himself prematurely aged by shrinking and growing and everything, and now... Ah! I didn't expect this to start dealing with mortality. I think I need to clear this room out, don't I? So what you're saying is, if you were small, you'd crawl up a man's bumhole. Yes. Akin to my behaviour at my not small phase. Run! Right, I think I can just bait him into blowing up. Yeah. Disgusting. I love it. Can I take damage by... I don't want to pick up the infected weevils, do I? I think I don't have to fight these things then. I just have to bait them into running at me. Come on. And he stands there, gets all excited and goes... Good. The boy's giving me PTSD with that thought. Which boy? Trim. Crawling up a man's bubble, you mean?
Messed up weevil.
Yeah, thanks, Max. Right, run. Jesus! Right, so there's an underwater section. Ah, do we go underwater or not? Oh, the boys is giving you... I thought you meant the boy is, as in Trim. I thought he was calling Trim the boy. I thought he was like, yeah, the boy's giving me PTSD talking like this. The hell is this underwater section? I don't know if this is correct.
All right, Shadow. What you got now?
Oh god, I haven't got my dagger to cut through this, have I? If that's what's necessary. Yeah, shit.
Having a little peek.
Oh, it's just full of spiders. You know what? I'm alright. Let's keep going through the lab. Wonder where this takes me. In an ideal world. Guess we come back, like I say, and investigate in the future. Just a different way back? Hey, Stubbler, what? I can go left, can I, through here? Best of when? Not far away. I tasked myself with trying to get the best of completed at the same time as attempting to get to 60 within the first month of the server.
Better than nothing.
So I'm doing both at the same time at the moment. But I'm being a bit selfish and just making sure and trying to do the WoW challenge at the same time. Get back into... Jesus! But it's not far away, I promise. Hitting what in WoW? 60, it's this arbitrary number that I wouldn't worry too much about. So it's slightly slower than normal, and it's for entirely selfish reasons, but I'm making sure to do it. Given that the server has been out 4 weeks tomorrow, I've got a task ahead of me. How the hell am I going to get through here? Because these things blow up. Is there a path through that I can't see? Run! I want that science. That's a big 500 science. There's a button that I need to press on the wall over there too. Fuck! Woof! Okay, alright. Ow! Okay, that was a third of my health if I let it hit me. Alright, good.
Science is surprisingly awesome.
Alright, fucking hell, nerd. Who are that loser then? So yeah, the best of won't be long, I promise. Even though it's slightly longer than it was last month when I put it out on the 2nd. Shit. Alright. Okay, next room. Wait. Hello? Cool ideas. What is that? There's something with a beer bottle that the bottom comes off. And a ginger beer can that the bottom comes off. Is he feeding that to her? Edible mushrooms that talk. Fat solidifier spray for something. Wendell's losing his fucking mind down here with this aging thing. Oh, that's the... wait, have I found a locked door yet? Through this lab? Gorilla bars. Okay, that's some major heals. What's in here? I'll take it. I should probably put the granola bars on my hot bar somewhere. God, I am fucking tense. I'll put the granola bars on 7, because I'm not going to need a shovel down here, am I? I don't want to press the switch. Why do I want to flip the switch? I'm going to save just in case. I don't usually save for the whole streams, and I'm saving constantly now out of blind fear. Because some people put 500,000 channel points on me getting this right. Yes, Trim, please. I'm in the cell 4 blocks down from you. Okay, so I opened... Was there a locked door? I don't remember coming across a locked door. No, I got stuck. I'm still stuck. Ah! Well, that was shite. Well done, Stubbler. I got fucking stuck in the glass bit. Was there a locked door this way?
I'm all geared up.
No way to go around here, is this? Is this where I get that raw science from? Yeah. Give me big science. 500. Ooh. Right, there's nothing that explodes. That explodes, but this one to my left doesn't. Good. So, it was left, I think, to the lock. Okay, that's the lock door. We're through. Still not died. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Phase 3 results. Ooh, some more granola bars. If there is a boss fight, I'm going to need these granola bars because they're like really good instant heals. Put my proper helmet back on. The mutations in Phase 3 are progressing at a rate I can't begin to quantify, and they've spread to the local fauna. Words can't express the sorrow I feel for these simple creatures, warped and manipulated into ravenous, horrible, exploding beings. Attempts to reverse or even slow the changes in the strange spores or creatures it has spread to haven't been fruitful. I'm tasking Burgle with keeping an eye on all of this and introducing security defence procedures to keep this lab safe. Catastrophic as it may be, my confidence in raw science as a catalyst for growth and change is sealed now. Are you shitting me? If that gets in here, I'm dead. I'm dead anyway. An infected fucking late. I'm dead. In one room, there is a...
500,000 channel points, was it?
Well, I've died once. I've got 4 more deaths remaining. In one room, there is multiple larvae, an infected ladybug, Holy shit. That is a tough room. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Okay, so I did set my spawn here. But wait, I can't get back through the gas, can I? Because I've not got my gas mask. I need a backup gas mask to get through. Will I die if I try and attempt to get back there? I've got to build another mask without all my gubs, though. Ah, what am I going to do? Alright, let's sleep. I do need to go and build another gas mask. I've got all my gear, at least, and my crossbow, which is the main defense and main offensive thing. Okay, I've died once, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so at least it's morning now. It's now 11 AM. I need to test what it's like in the haze without a gas mask. I need to test this. That drains really quickly. Alright, okay. I need that gas mask. Fuck! Alright, wait. Siddles, thank you for the bits. How do I make a backup gas mask? Weevil nose naturals, crude rope, stink bug part. I might be able to make one at the base. Yeah, I'm going to go do it. 500,000 channel points says that I can't go playing fast and loose with this. Let's run home. Mina, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Vanilla passion fruit yogurt is pretty good. I need all the positivity possible today, Mina, after the way this has started. It does sound it, although Trim says it's a lie, and Trim knows all about passion fruit. Mina, welcome to the stream. I had my first attempt at the Haze Lab, and it is brutal. I've been chopped once, and there's 500,000 channel points resting on it, on the prediction. Oh, crap. And now I can't get my stuff back, because there's a lava there too. Get under here. Fuck. I can't get my stuff back. Is that a wolf spider? Yep. Because it's trapped in the haze and I don't have my gas mask. Because my gas mask fell off when I died in the haze. So now I'm really stuck. It's delicious. I might buy some and freeze it for ice cream. Vanilla passion fruit. What? How can you get... Oh, vanilla and passion fruit. I'm hungry, actually. I didn't eat enough for lunch. I've discovered a problem with the air fryer for all you people. Kitten, I think you were saying you wanted to buy an air fryer. I've discovered a problem. I decided I was going to be hyper lazy yesterday because I had to get a walk in before we cleared Sea of Thieves. So I thought, do you know what I'm going to have? The carbiest of carb meals. This is deep law, yeah. I'm going to have a chip butty. And I had some cheap oven chips. So I opened the tray on the air fryer. And I was like, I'll just pop, because you don't even have to lay them flat or anything at all. You don't have to lay them flat. You don't have to, like, space them out. You don't have to put any fucking, like, oil down so they don't slip. Nothing. You just tip it in, press go, and it cooks them perfectly in about 8 minutes. I was like, I won't have much. And then I went to tip it, and I had a bit of a gravity malfunction, and tipped the whole fucking bag in. Now, if I'd have done that in the oven, I'd have been like, well, they're not going to cook, it's all going to go fucked up, I'm going to have to take them out, sort it back out. But in an air fryer, you don't have to worry. You just press go, and the ones at the bottom will cook the same as the ones at the top. I had a pile of chips so tall that I had to climb up it to put salt and vinegar on. The air fryer is fucking dangerous, because there's no... like, you know what I mean, Trim? It's an issue. It is a first world problem. I say it's a first world problem. It was like 80 quid. It's not expensive. It's an issue because as a lazy person, you can accidentally eat 3 times your body weight in food. And as I sit here now, I'm getting hungry because I had to skip every meal after the fact. And I'm only now feeling hungry. I ate enough carbs to kill a rhinoceros yesterday. Ooh, so good. Trouble is, though, is I had to have like 3 or 4
Tastes good.
slices of bread with it.
Oh, I'm well fed and I ate too much you.
Santa over is morphed into Twitter. I've never respected you less, Santa. All I hear is massive bragging. I am bragging. I'm sorry you're saying that. You're not going to get me to feel guilty about it. But it's a problem, because you can end up overeating, and I might end up... Is fat Stubbler something the world wants? I know that I'm thirsty. I'm out here now trying to fix it. I need an insect, and then I'm going to go and make a gas mask, and we're going back. Exactly, Trim. Imagine that, but with me. Santa, thank you for the bits. What? Easy fries, bake a potato, let it cool, slice and fry. You probably don't even have to do that with an air fryer, 12. You probably just put the potato in and go pick your nose for 45 seconds and come back and it's perfectly cooked. Where is all the insects? I just need a meal. I don't know like an aphid called a meal out there. There we go. I don't think you'd feel guilty after murdering ladybirds. Just because I'm wearing the flesh of ladybirds doesn't mean I like murdering them. Using a baked potato instead of a raw one is the trick. Even better, a fried one. Even though it's easy. You overestimate my laziness. Right, let's cook this. It's one of them things, right? It's like how social media's killed our brains and made us all useless because it's so easy to entertain ourselves that we've overdone it. Air fryers are like that for food. We're going to be in Wall-E in no time, aren't we? Where we're all just laid, big fat bastards laid on. I can make another gas mask. That's perfect. And I can make a backup gas mask. Excellent.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Right, let me eat that. I'm going back.
Give me a plate of this.
Just cook a bunch of potatoes on Sunday and put them all in the fridge throughout the week. Saturday, I grate the remainder and make hash browns. That is useful, actually. Potatoes are so cheap. Seriously, this flavour is top. Vanilla passion fruit. Everything. I think it's impossible. I don't think there's such a thing as a bad flavour of yogurt. Yogurt, just in general, is top. You know, the predictions improve your gameplay markedly. Before you started, them 5 chops in a day was roughly a coin flip, but after, with added caution, it seems quite rare. Mind right, that is exactly the idea around the chop counter. Because when Augur first challenged me to... Or didn't challenge me, but he started like making a point of noticing how many times I was getting chopped and then started predicting... Well, it wasn't Augur. It was Augur that started predicting how many times I would get chopped in a stream. It made me think, no, fuck off, I'm going to get less than that. And then the gameplay... My engagement went up tenfold because I was concentrating more. Ooh, this. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. You find me on the slowest... zip line in history. Cum is not a flavour of yogurt as well, is another thing we're discussing, and neither is gravel. Some of them you tire of incredibly fast, that's true. Cheeky, thank you for the raid. I'm just giving it a minute before everybody gets through all of the 18 Amazon ads and all that stuff. Cheeky, how are we? Good afternoon.
Chicky giggle.
And Charles, welcome to the stream as well. You find us having already died once in the Haze Lab, because the Haze Lab has a giant ladybug in it that one-shot me. An infected one.
Twat.
Chaz, Cheeky, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good one. If you was enjoying Cheeky's stream, was you playing My Summer Car today? I didn't get a chance to look. If you was playing My Summer Car, then, well, whatever he was playing, I strongly suggest everybody follows him and watches him religiously. Good shit. What was you up to today, Cheeky? I should have said, actually, Mina, the first chop was at the hands of a giant infected ladybug. So this is like the ladybug's revenge. It's infected and it's losing its mind, but yeah, that's what I have to kill today. It would appear in the next room. Oh, you're already installing racing parts. This guy, I'm gonna fall off. No, don't fall off, Max. Oh, that's half my health gone already. Fuck's sake! Who built this fucking zip line? Amazing. GG game. There's lots of infected ladybugs in Thailand. Listen, if you're going to cancel anybody, cancel Trin. Right. Back to my bag. Phase 1. Jesus. Don't die. I've got no health left. Okay, my gas mask's doing the work. 172 centimetre run. Drank 12 jugs of... I'm not even going to be able to try and pronounce that. What, in-game? You didn't try and make your bladder explode again, did you? In-game, again. I stress. I appreciate the raid, though. Welcome in, everybody. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Dougie, welcome to the stream. How are we? I'm going to die. Okay, where's my bag? Where's the entrance to the lab? There. I might actually make this. Get back in, get back in, get back in, get back in. Okay, I'm back in the lab.
It's one of those weird weevils.
Yes, we know it is, Max. Alright, I made it. We're back in, we're good. I've died once, and there is there's 500,000 channel points on Team 1 saying I'm not going to die 5 times in today's stream. I shook it. Is that in-game, Cheeky, or out? I don't know whether I'm talking to you now, completely drunk. Godzilla is a... That's how I tried to say it at first. Gwynblade, Dougie, welcome to the stream. How are we, Dougie? Good morning. I think you're like 2,000 years late telling Jesus not to die. Nearly, yeah, coming up 2,000 years old. Kill juice, that's what we'll call it. Steady. I know what you were thinking then, everybody, and don't think it again. You're bad people. So where's my bag? If I press that, does it... Okay, I can throw the bag marker. This wasn't where I wanted to go, was it? I need to go here. Still need to get my bag back. Run! This is the Hayes lab, by the way. It turns out Dr. Tully made himself extremely ill with his experiments.
Ah, yes! I love this backpack.
Okay, I've got my stuff back. Inside there is an infected ladybug that is probably going to lose Team 1 500,000 channel points today, unless I can be good at grounded. Doing well, working on my final case study unit for my CFP. It's taking 5 ever. 5 ever is longer than 4 ever, just, you know. Good luck with that, Dougie. That must be stressful, right? I'm sure you've got it in you, of course. If I drink 12 jugs of it IRL, you might as well call it kill juice. You're already great, you'll be fine, says Bybee. Look at Team 1, get good, says Kitten. Team 1 trying to bump me up because they've put 500,000 channel points on this.
May I suggest you channel your inner Englishman and not be good?
I will, I'll try. I've been doing that for 7 years of streaming. Cheeky, thanks for the raid, though. How did cargo go? Oh, it's killing us. This Devil's Raw cargo card is so much sailing. We ended up, as we always do with Devil's Raw cargo, just talking shit. I'm not going in there just yet. I think I need to sort out my spawn situation. I might need to build a bedroll on the outside of the Hayes Lab entrance. If it'll let me. And then set my spawn there so I can just run back in. Because the respawn and having to make a new gas mask every time is prohibitive. Make sure you spawn closer next time. What, for more deaths per second? I know where this is going. May win a lot of points today, says Bowser. It's 2 to 4 people and people just slowly losing their mind. Nah, you're good, Cardi, don't worry. It was only an impromptu session. Right. Would it let me, in theory, build a bedroll here, so I could respawn here? I might death loot myself, which would be bad for Team 2. But there is a way around it in this game where you can spawn at your It will let me build one here. Alright, I need 3 clover leaves and 2 sprigs. I'm going to go and sort that out. Let me put on my gas mask.
Nice and safe.
I'm going to mark this area exactly. Then I need to go and find some sprigs and clover. Maybe just go straight north. I'm not going to find sprigs and clover in the haze itself, am I? More of that, I'm taking you to the vets. The dirt outside the hallway. I could maybe move it further in. I don't know if I need to, though. Ooh, okay, another infected ladybug. Good. Alright. I wonder if, as I was having this discussion in Discord earlier about difficulty in games, and raising the difficulty makes you actually play the game to its satisfying level, right? I think that might be happening here. This situation might require me to build... What is it I needed? Might be requiring me to use all of the different bombs and stuff, is what I was going to say. Was it sprigs? Fucking bags are full, are you kidding me? Got 2 gas masks, haven't I? Get rid of that clay. Get rid of that rotten meat as well. Yeah, sorry, playing on this harder difficulty is probably going to require me to concentrate a lot more on all the bombs and all the armors and the enchants and that kind of thing. Nice bedrolls. Yeah. I suppose I can just look at it, can't I? Alright, we're good. Going back. I'm supposed to stream for longer, but the headache wouldn't fuck off. Shit. I suppose one thing my summer car is good for is if you're not utterly terrible at it, it's kind of relaxed. That's a really bad... I fell in. No. Oh, fuck. I keep misjudging that. Actually, I'm going to take them stink bug parts. That was a bombardier part, you twat. I got out, it's fine. I keep misjudging them jumps. I've survived, I've survived, I've survived. Team 1, relax, it's good. We're alright, we're alright. Infected ladybug. Leave me alone. Did you choose a higher difficulty? Bit of both. I hinted at the higher difficulty Dougie. And everybody was like, oh, absolutely you should, Stubbler. Because apparently suffering is what everybody likes about this stream the most. But I think we get a lot more out with this playthrough for the difficulty being this high, and it's so much more satisfying when you get shit done. I'm one of the worst video game players on average in history. But I strongly suggest playing stuff on difficulties that are just... Will you die, please? They're just slightly higher than what you're comfortable with. There's lots of stuff to do that is relaxing as hell, yeah. Like just working on the car with the radio playing, thunder in the distance, yeah. And if we're talking about the current era, chopping logs, because that's the invalid surface. I can't put it on any of that dirt. Look, I'll carry on just for the record. Okay, respawn point set. Good, so I will now respawn straight outside. Alright, let's sort myself out. Drink.
That was refreshing.
Now one thing I'm going to do to test is I'm going to equip my other helmet. If I stand here... Yeah, so I just need to run straight inside when I first spawn. That's fine. Have I got anything I can heal with? Got some cookie bits. But it's not healing me enormously. Might get a full heal out of this stack of 5, but I've not found another use for them, and there's cookies all over the yard. Alright, full heals.
You aren't gonna get me.
Well, you fucking...
Gnarly Nat.
Gnarly Nat was my favourite EastEnders character. Alright. I have my arrow back, big man. Appreciate it. I'm not rooting for you to fail, but all I want for Christmas is a 10-minute ban. I love that song. I will say I'm not typically a mean person, but I do enjoy watching the streamer suffer a bit, precisely, right? How dull would it be to watch me just sailing through the game with no challenge? Sorry, I was saying that I'm awful at video games. I'm sure the even in here, the average person listening to this, the skill level is higher, and the adoption of new mechanics and everything is higher, and your memories being normal help way infinitely better. But even though I am the victim of it the most, I think I get so much satisfaction out of the challenge. I think it's good. Alright. Attempt number 2. How am I going to deal with this? I can run back to my body. If it looks like I'm going to die, don't die inside the room. That would be really, really bad. It would be boring, right? Yeah. I suppose I need to keep running. Do not get locked in this room, because fighting that big thing in here... I need to kill the lava probably with my weapons. I've got 62 arrows. Sounds like a good challenge. What, going to get my bag back and then continue in the fight? Does it fuck? I need to stay around this area so I can go and get my bag back if need be. 3, 2, 1. Are we ready? Keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. Okay, the crossbow is quite good for damage on it. I'm surprised you people haven't tried naming this thing yet. Somebody name this boss. Stamina is a concern. Dip mean. I suppose Mina's been defending the ladybugs for this entire playthrough. This kiting strategy is not bad. If I get cornered, I wonder if exploding fungus can help take them out. They're practically made of exploding fungus. This is working, you know. It's just that stopping and killing the lava at the end is going to be an issue. That thing's going to explode. I need to just hit my shot. Ow, 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 lava. Fucker. No, no, no. Oh dear, that was nearly dead. Fuck. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Slow and steady wins the race. The lava aren't behind me just yet. Ow! Good job I healed then. It was going so well at the start. Alright, back up to full health. Just calm. Oh no! Okay, ignore the lava. Sprint. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get hit. My stamina's drained. I need a better source of stamina. 4 more heals remaining. Never don't be doing damage to her. thing has a lot of health. Yeah, it does. This crossbow's awesome, though. Shit! No! I picked the wrong second there. I shouldn't go this way around this obstacle, I don't think. At least arrows out of context. I'm just getting back, right? I hit one of the lava. Okay, run this way, run this way, run this way. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking lava. 1 heal and 2 granola bars remaining. Fucking hell, ow. Okay. I've nearly got cornered by the lava then. Ow, ow, ow. I've run out of heals. Okay, I've got 1 more heal left after this granola bar's gone. She's nearly dead, she's nearly dead, she's nearly dead, she's nearly dead. Ah! Fucking hell, I always get cornered there. Ow, 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 ow. One more. But just don't get cocky. Just don't get cocky. She survived that. How did she survive that? I missed! No! Shoot! Fuck. Fucking stamina. I'm gonna die. She died. Okay, the entrance is back open. Oh. I'm out of heals. I killed her. The lava didn't die, no. Please don't die. Holy shit. I just had enough resources. They refused to follow me out here, though. That's the death. Oh, is there no timer? Auto heals. There isn't, Dougie. Not on this difficulty, anyway. I wonder what time of night is it? It's midnight. I'm going to go and save. I think sleeping passes time. And then heals you a bit. I think sleeping passes time. I think sleeping heals you a little bit. Incoming mosquito. Yeah, you're right. Ah, look at my health. That could not be lower. Okay, remember to put the hat on. Put the gas mask on. There's no food or anything in here, is it? I've got nothing on me that I could eat. I have! But that doesn't get my fucking health up, it's just food. Stupid. I can't walk back through the haze on 0 health. Fuck off, you. There's nothing here that can heal me, is there? Fungal growth you can't eat. I'm going to sleep 8 hours. I hope it heals me a little bit. Holy shit, that boss fight was awesome. It's going to take me a while to recover from that. Did that heal me? A bit, just enough. Okay, I can use this little bit of health. Let's drink.
It's no lemon crime, but better than nothing.
Have I got enough to eat? I've got a few of these, haven't I? Bit of jerky. Good. Alright. So that healed me 33%. I need to go back. I hope I don't need to loot something from the ladybug. That's the first major room I've come to in this lab. What is it you're drinking? It's just water out of a canteen. I made the canteen out of, I think, grub hide or something. But it's just, yeah, it's just dew from the stuff in the morning. Are the lava still alive in here?
Gonna have a look around.
I don't think they are. That one's dead. Water doesn't heal me. What did I get? Did I get a ladybug head? Sorry, it's not the water that heals me. I've been drinking these smoothies that have got food in them. They've got like healing properties as well as buffs, and the one I've been drinking is a big healing, and it's also a... So if you've seen me drinking stuff, what I drank there was just normal water, but it's the same animation.
I hope you didn't save.
There's no saving in this. Shit! Stop laughing, I can see that sucks, yeah it does.
Doomhaus chopped, chicky giggle.
Fuck's sake. I walked straight over to that explosive thing and it fucked me. Alright, I've died twice, boys and girls. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Siddles, thank you for the kind words. Cheeky, thank you for the kind word. That's awful. So you're sucking an insect in this game. Essentially, by bit, yeah. It's a bit like sucking water through a fish. Alright, at least I'm full health now.
Hubris lorry over here.
You fucking hell. Alright, did you see that? It puts my bag in the entrance every time. That's good, that's good. Alright, that was fucking stupid, I don't mind admitting. But at least I survived, right? Is it really wanting me to use that thing after that could potentially explode? I suppose that's the only natural progression now, right?
You can be smart, fast,
I need to hold on to that for about while it scans my hand. Run, run! Fucking hell, has that just unleashed a bunch of other shit? Yeah, it has. Good boy, thank you for the bits. Okay, let's just get rid of these mics and then we're good. So if you weren't here for the story section of this lab that we was investigating before this fight started, the doctor was aging rapidly as a result of the constant growing and shrinking he was doing. So he's down here using this infected fungus to try and find a way to curb his aging process so he doesn't die. And it sounds like he's lost his wife and his job because of his work in the backyard. And this lab is him investigating. Yeah, potential cure for his horrible side effects of the constant shrinking process. I have a feeling Dr. Tully's dead. This is a very explodey area, yeah. It's kind of like the theme of the haze, it would appear. Everything's massively infected and explodes. I like it though, because it's one of them things where it's... Essentially, they're just reskinned normal mobs with different mechanics, but thematically it works, because it's the shit I've fought before, but just more evil. Holy fucking midstream break time already.
Wormerd is slurred merd.
Fucking hell. That was five words in a sentence, and 4 of the 5 were anti-Yorkshire racism. I'm impressed, I'll give you that. More damage would be helpful, but then again, you knew I'd say that. True. This is a very high damage weapon, as well, for my current level. Alright. I guess I just keep pressing through the lab, right? That's a lot of screens. It's like cheeky streaming setup, look.
This has gone poorly. Very, very poorly. The essence of failure, the pinnacle of its craft. Local fauna? Berserk! Mushrooms? Exploding! My condition? Like a baby toe after a long bath. Burgle, are you there? Yes, Burgle, it's a test. Now listen carefully. I'm abandoning this facility.
Hello?
Raised Earth Protocol.
But Dr. Tully, simulations indicate a 95.283% probability of catastrophic failure.
I assure you the percentages are much higher than that. Now do it.
Beep beep boop, beep 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 boop.
Why did you make fake beeping sounds?
You said this was a test.
I was being sarcastic. Ugh. Complete the lab lockdown, blast the canister per protocol, and meet me in the Black Ant Lab.
Black Ant Lab. Blazed Earth Protocol. So when he realised this was all going wrong, so that everything that he'd created down here didn't get out, he turned the canister on and just completely torched the area, destroying the lab. But everything did get out because he destroyed the lab, therefore everything escaped, and the stuff that he'd been creating has been infecting the haze ever since. So the weed killer didn't actually create the shit. He created the shit, and the weed killer was there to kill it. Oh, that's kind of a cool switch. Is this the end? This might be... Here is the Burgle ship. Boys and girls. Haze Lab. Completed. Alright, he's losing his mind. That's one thing we do know. I think he's dead. Imagine it running all those CRTs with today's Lecky prices. Fucking hell, yeah. Ooh, more bombs. Hello. Take that. I guess bombs is the thing that I learnt about for this lab, right? Awesome. That was a really cool boss fight. I like that. Do you know what? I got to kill another ladybug, so I'm fine with it. Guy sounds like he had a good day. It does sound like he's dying, right? Or even already died. Black Ant Lab. I don't like the sound of, though, however. Right, let me
Tastes good.
drink that, eat that, and I suppose we take this back to Burgle. There's a Jeff Hazos joke forming. Keep working on it, Gwynblade. I'm sure you can workshop it. Alright then, after this, I suppose I make my daring escape from the Haze Lab. And we go and, let's go and speak to Boigle. Right, midstream break. I've got a bit flustered now. How about that? Beautiful. Boys and girls, I'm going for a lightning fast midstream break. Everybody behave, and I will see you on the other side. Somebody say the word egg for me, if you can. Kitten, you're in charge. A point off your annual total if there's any spam.
Artisan leatherworking. To become an artisan leatherworker you need to reach level 35 and level up leatherworking to 200, then find an artisan leatherworking trainer. Alliance players can learn it from Drax Stonehand. He is in the main Wildhammer Keep in Eerie Peak of the Hinterlands, north of South Shore. He's sort of to the left inside, and down one layer of stairs. For Horde players, the artisan leatherworking trainer is Harana Einhide in Ferrelas at Camp Mojash. to help educate kids. Big Bird almost joined NASA's Challenger mission to encourage kids to get interested in space. Had the plan been followed through, millions of kids would have watched Big Bird in the spacecraft explode live on TV.
Thank you all for the bits. I'll take that as spam, kid.
Why does the TTS voice slow down as the letters go on into infinity?
Because apparently... So it used to be very dry whenever it read out... whenever it read stuff out, and it used to just... So people used to spam BRB on the midstream break. That's where the tradition came from. And it used to go BR, 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 really, really slowly. But then they made text-to-speech a lot better. So they try and make... It tries to make words out of everything. So when you just fill it full of L's, it tries to make one big word out of it. So it's like... Because it's trying to formulate an audible word out of bullshit. So that's why it does it. Siddles with his artisan leatherworking. This guy, thank you for the bits. Chaz, Siddles, Santa, Dougie, thank you for the bits as well. To help educate kids, Big Bird almost... What?
Why can't I afford to heat my home this winter? Oh yay, that's right. I purchased a tier 1 sub for Doomhaus Gaming.
Think about it this way, Martin. You might be cold all winter, but at least you don't have ads. I love that. This first sub and is immediately regretting it and espousing how bad an idea it was. Immediately Doomhaus. Good shit. Martin, welcome to the stream. Thank you all for the bits as well. I want to read this that Chaz has just said. To help educate kids, Big Bird almost joined NASA's Challenger mission to encourage kids to get interested in space. Had the plan been followed through, millions of kids would have watched Big Bird and the craft explode on... Is that true? That's brilliant. Thank you all for the fucking bits. Jesus Christ. Satan, welcome to the stream as well. How are we, Satan? Satan, Martin, good afternoon. Of course it does. It's spam. Spam needs a wash. Thank you all for the bits. Alright, before I get out of the Haze Lab, which I completed today, and I'm only on 2 chops of 5, and there is 500,000 channel points riding on this. What is in this can? Oh. I believe it, but I don't know for sure. I didn't do too much than a generic Google search. It's such a good fact, though. That might be the best fact I've ever heard. Alright, the Haze Lab is done. I've got the chip. Do we go straight back to Boigle and hand it in? Because he said the Black Ant Lab's the next one we're going to. Interesting. Alkarion says ginger beer. Mindright says a Diet Coke. 12 says pink lemonade. Cardi says lemon and lime. Dougie says, who has 500,000 channel points? All of Team 1, Dougie. Team 2's got like 3,000 channel points riding on it. But Team 1's got, I think, 475,000 or something stupid. I've got an image in my head of that iconic footage of Challenger exploding with a massive puff of yellow. And like an awkward chicken sound in the background. Not that Big Bird was a chicken, of course. Yeah, can you imagine? Just foam latex goes flying. Jesus. That's something very silly, hovering around something very dark. Hashtag Doomhaus. Might be real, might be a rumour that went rampant, like the Frankie Muniz having amnesia. Yeah, apocryphal, right? It's one of them things, though, Chaz, where at that point I feel like stopping doing any research on it purely because I would rather live in a world where that's true than it isn't. So I'm just gonna be ignorant on the topic for the sake of my own happiness. All right. Oh shit! So the haze, I believe, is always going to be a problem. Part of me did wonder whether or not there'd be some solution to turning off the machine. If there is, by the way, don't tell me. Exactly, yeah. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. I'm bugging out. Are you infected, though, or are you just the normal version of Dude Nez?
Let's see what's around here.
Does anybody want to look right up Trim's ass? Fandia, welcome to the stream. Kitten says tropical. Mina says ginger beer. 12 says pink lemonade. Cardi says lemon and lime. Mindred says Diet Coke. Alcarion says ginger beer. I think you can turn off the machine by showing it a picture of yourself. Thank you, 12. The answer was... It wasn't that. It was this. Perfect finesse. Fandia, Dude Nez, how are we both? Some sort of cola. It was just good old lemonade. And roger that. Right, we've got a job to do. I need to go speak to Burgle and tell him I've got this this clip. I win, your version of lemonade is cola. Diet lemonade it was. I guess the haze is not a bad place to farm bombardier beetle parts and stuff because there's just so much stuff that just gets slaughtered by everything that lives here.
Oh shit, it's the ghost of Big Bird.
The ghost of... Fucking hell. 80s Big Bird. Imagine, because they would have literally... The parents would have gathered all of the children around to say, like... Oh, you need to come and see that Big Bird's going to space. Everybody watch. Are you watching? Are you watching?
The engineers from Disney took one look at the fake skeletons that were initially brought in and thought that they weren't creepy enough. This might be because prosthetics in the 1960s weren't as convincing as they are now. To offer a more authentic experience, Disney engineers enlisted the help of the University of California Los Angeles Anatomy Department for real skeletons.
I knew where that was going when you started, but I didn't want to hear the end of it, assuming they wouldn't actually do that, but why not, I suppose. Whew, stiff facts today. Thinking of the death of Big Bird, and now this. Santa, thank you for the bit. So far, it seems true. Claims from the Big Bird actor, Carol Spinney? Have I got that right, Chaz? If I've just nailed Big Bird's the actor that played Big Bird in the first go, I think I might retire from the internet, because I've won. Said he was asked by NASA to join, but eventually replaced by somebody else, and the bird costume was too difficult to put into the ship. The thing is, though, is it costs like millions and millions in jet fuel to lift even the tiniest gram of bullshit into space. So the idea of having a massive foam latex bird suit in there with you as well. Fucking excellent. Alright, I'm going to go out this way. I've got milk molars, and there's a gold molar as well that I need to get while I'm out here. But maybe I don't do it on this such a delicate chop day. What time is it? It's about to be night time. Look how far out the haze spreads, by the way.
That was refreshing.
I've just thought, there was that area that I didn't get to.
I think this pipe
Had old burritos for lunch or something.
There was that area...
Man, now I'm hungry.
There was the area that I didn't get to in the lab that I needed my dagger to cut the cords for. Is this a back entrance into the lab, maybe? I'm going to have to go back, Annie. We're going to have to go back and investigate. Did I get his name spot on? Get a load of that, boys and girls. Stubbler's flexing his nose Big Bird's name knowledge. Alright, I'm going to actually bust out the to-do list, which I haven't done for a while. That's not the to-do list, that's the overlay, Stubbler. Well done. I need to... I've killed... Still a lot of stuff I haven't killed. Have I killed a mosquito yet? Or a wolf spider? Or an orb weaver? I haven't. No, I have killed an orb weaver. That's just stuff I need to kill yet. Am I dying? Oh, the light just came on. That scared the shit out of me there. I need to investigate pipe north of Hayes Lab, and I also need to investigate hidden water tunnel in Hayes Lab. Surely they're both connected, right? You would imagine? If I was to swim down here, I've not got my underwater gear on me, so I won't be able to do it oxygen-wise. If I was to swim down here, then I dare say that I'm going to come out on the other side of that area I couldn't get to inside the lab itself, and this is like a rear entrance, maybe. Alright. It's like €1,000 a kilogram as of 2019, so maybe €2,000 a kilogram after inflation. Or to carry Big Bird to space. Fucking hell. Alright, so let me have a look at the map. Where's the Black Ant chip? Is that the Black Ant lab, maybe? Super Tick Chip 4. Yeah, they're all labelled, aren't they? So 1 was hedge, 2 was pond, 3 was haze. Is this it? Some area down this side of the house? I don't even know what that area is. I wouldn't mind getting a quick look at it, but I guess I need to go back and start sleeping the night, right? I'm going to come out of there and emerge a new man. I'm going to wash away the sins, right, Thendy? I'll be standing there in the rain crying at the sky looking for Morgan Freeman. Alright. Where's my light helmet? Okay. Now Thandy is here and I'm playing a survival game. I'm a bit nervous in case he suggests I press F and I throw my hat with a light on it across the level and never find it again. I saw the Challenger explode on TV. Christina McAfee, is that how you say that? Was aboard, and almost every school classroom in the US had the TV on. So you remember it blowing up on TV? Shit. At least Big Bird wasn't on it though, right? Where am I? This is the base of, I think, a sand pit, which I need to explore at some point. I've never been over this side of the map, so just allow me a little bit of half a second to explore before we go back. I need to find the next nugget of something that makes me excited to go and explore this area. I wonder if we go in there next. Jokes on him, CGI could put Big Bird in space in seconds these days. Martin, are you advocating for a massive deep fake Big Bird to go on the footage of the Challenger crew going to space? This area, look how woody this area is. Night shift was fucking freezing last night. Heating at work was subpar. It has been. The temperature drop's huge. I went out for a walk at lunchtime today, and I dare say, as much as it must be very annoying to work, there's a lot of pipes out here. Look, this area's cool. I think that's the picnic table there. I wonder if there's a whole pipe network down here, because there's a lot of exposed pipes. What am I doing this far from home? This is foolish. Yeah, and I think it was my favourite day of the year so far, and I've walked every day for about 6 months. It is beautiful out there. Full sunlight, frost underfoot, no wind, air... What the hell has it got a face? The fucking thing's got 28 toaster on the front of it. To put anything in space, you get 1 kilo, you get a kilo of something. You've got 1,000, you can get a kilo of something into space. You saw Challenger on Newsround. And he was at work listening to the radio, Alkira. Alkira was at work for Challenger. Hard-hitting news programme for the kids, that is. Oh, I had Newsround. It's mostly all about space and dinosaurs. You saw 9/11. Yes, I was home not long after 9/11. -1 at 7 a.m. today in northern Italy. It was about -3 or 4 last night. Left your coat in your locker, which I couldn't go to at that time of night, so luckily I found one lying around. That's the most survival games thing I've ever heard, that. Your coldness meter went up, so you had to forage and find yourself a spare jacket lying around. As much as I love this weather, I'm not looking forward to spending all day in it tomorrow. Yeah, you have to be doing an extremely physical job, don't you, in weather like this. I used to love it when I was doing a very extreme outdoor physical job. But the second we slowed down or we weren't as busy, it was horrible. While I'm here, I'm just going to quickly grab... I'm just looking around, by the way, just for something to intrigue me for the next thing, because we've got the Haze Lab completed, so... something major around. Let me get a new dandelion tuft. So 9/11, yeah. Pretty much all of us here are old enough for 9/11 at least, right? To have watched it, or at least been around the footage. It was about 1 PM our time, so I was in year 9 or something at school. What year were we in 2001, Martin? Now you're part of Team 87? I don't want to get absolutely by a wolf spider. I just want to go nip over. Look how tall the grass is. I was in IT at the time. Holy shit, look, can I just point you to this, by the way?
Gonna have a look around.
Look at this ginormous superstructure in front of me in the distance. Can you see that? You know what that is? A picnic table.
A person sweats around 1 cup per day. That means your bed absorbs around 26 gallons of your sweat every year. That's another creepy fact reminding you to wash your bed sheets as often as possible.
True. At least once a year. That's disgusting.
It's no women crime, but
Got a German half
better than
jacket.
nothing.
I felt like I was in an RPG. It was literally hanging on the chair in the office next to me and I didn't notice. I remember hearing about it on the radio and coming back from summer school. Had no idea it existed until that announcement. What, the World Trade Center? I was at home and shouting updates upstairs to my dad for 9/11. Christ. That's my issue. The seesaw's far too much. I'll be sweating 1 minute and then freezing the next. That's how I think of the bits. I'm a bit nervous now. I've gone too far from home. This is the fence to next door, look. Let me go and have a look at the picnic table. I've stayed out too late and now it's dark and now I'm wandering around and I'm lost and I'm a bit nervous. He's trying to go to school in year 8. Waiting on the bus when the first hit, saw the second one live. So you people in the US, I know it's a bit of a heavy topic, so ignore me if need be. I'm going to go under the picnic table. Did everything just stop that day and you was just watching the TV from that point forward? Didn't know about 9/11. Yeah, I'm the same, Martin, yeah. I got home and I started hearing about it on the milk molar bottle. Is that a bottle full of milk molars? A bottle full of teeth? Excuse me? Oh, milk molars aren't actually children's teeth. They're sweets. Oh, they're like a fucking vitamin tablet or something. I see, I thought they were real teeth. I did wonder why there was like a glowing core inside. Santa with the advice. It freaked me out because I'd been in New York the month before and I'd been up the World Trade Center. He stopped in New York for 2 nights en route to Florida. Woof. At 100, I bet it did, yeah. My dad woke me up for it on the news and kept me home that day. He was worried it was going to spark a world war. I think we all were, right? Abstractly welcome to the stream, incidentally. However, pretty much, yeah, 9/11 was a big day. I remember not doing anything for school or anything. I was in 2nd grade, I think. At that point, what do you do? It must have been so terrifying, I imagine, for teachers and stuff in that scenario. There's milk molars in there. I've got a lot of stuff on my to-do list all of a sudden. I'm under the picnic table, if you're wondering. I completed the Haze Lab earlier, and I'm a bit nervous. Abstractly, good morning. Your mate called up and told you to put the telly on. I got in and it was our mother had been watching it unfolding. Was you still living at home then, Gwynplaine? You wasn't, was you? No, I don't think you were. Hey, gum! I can actually get gum! I've been trying to find a bit of gum that I can reach. Fuck me, apparently I can't get gum. It turns out I need a better shovel. Everything was kind of going outside after a hard snow. It was a bit eerie. Yeah. Sorry, what was I going to say? What's that noise?
Having a little peep. Bumble off, Bumblebee.
I've aggroed a bumblebee for the first time in the playthrough. Run! Max! Well, that's me dead. Get shit on Max. Something huge in front of me. That's a black ant. I should not have come out here. I've aggroed too much stuff. I can't even find my way back. Where's my house? There's the house. Oh, God.
Tastes good.
Did I survive? I did survive. Alright, I'm going home. Team 1, I'm going home. I sincerely apologise. I've aggroed a bee. There's hostile bees around the leaning shovel. That's a big spider somewhere. That's a wolf spider. No.
Mark Wahlberg also had a lucky escape, as he was booked to fly to New York on the flight that crashed into the North Tower, before he changed his mind at the very last minute. Instead of going to New York, the departed star and his friends traveled to Toronto to attend a film festival.
That was awesome. Did you see that? I just happened to have an explosive. That was amazing, right? Sorry, Santa. I apologise. I kind of did something amazing underneath the bits there, but I saw the shovel and I thought if it's leaning, then sure it can't be. It's not far enough in the ground. So I investigated a tiny bit. Had an explosive in my pocket, blew up the rock, and now I've got a way up onto the picnic table. All right, that was fortuitous. I don't want to walk up it, because if I walk up it, there'll be bees up there. I'm going to walk up after, I promise. But there's a wolf spider patrolling around, and I need to get home on very little health. Fuck me, sorry. So many kids got picked up to take home that day. I knew because I was there and the teacher's kids saw everyone get picked up. So it was like me and two others on the bus ride back home. Woof, imagine being that bus driver. Yeah, I was going to say it must be horrible for the teachers, because the teachers all of a sudden were protecting some of the most valuable assets in everybody's life. And having no idea just if who was in danger, especially in the cities. You better apologise. I didn't actually hurt the bee, I promise. The bee's fine. That was so cool, though. Sorry, Santa, here we go. I apologise. That was well cool, I liked that. Alright, we'll go again. My bad, Santa, my bad.
Mark Wahlberg also had a lucky escape, as he was booked to fly to New York on the flight that crashed into the North Tower, before he changed his mind at the very last minute.
I've heard
Instead
that, yeah.
of going to New York, the departed star and his friends travelled to Toronto to attend a film festival.
Thank God. I went up and stayed with Eric for a bit instead. It was Seth MacFarlane that was also in a similar position. No, you're good, Santa. It wasn't a bad timing thing. I was just walking through the... Is that another...
Let's see what's around here.
Fucking wolf spider. I kind of sprung that whole thing on everybody. Listen. He was in central London on 7/7. I just aggroed about 15 stink bugs. I might die there from poison. Oh! 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 I didn't reset my spawn outside of the haze, and now I have spawned in the haze without a gas mask. Oh, Team 1, this is bad. How did none of us even think to reset the spawn? I bet everyone on Team 2 was not mentioning that on purpose.
Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, chicky giggle.
This is... Right, what's the nearest route out of the haze? There. I might be able to just fucking gun it over to about here. That's 3 chops. I've got 2 left. Bowser is asleep, so not everyone on Team 2. Shit.
Oh. SpaghettiOs.
That's bad. And my armour broke, I think. My legs broke. My chest placed. Ooh. He's in central London on 7. Wasn't that in 2007? Or is it just the 7th of July? Oh, that one 2007. Oh, was it 2007? It might have been. Gwynblade.
Everything broke.
Everything broke. Was it 2005? Yeah. Yeah, I remember roughly. He was in central London though. I bet that was chaos, right? Now hold up, you're pushing the death envelope now. Alright, I need to sprint 179 centimetres to here. If I can do it. It was right there. Okay, I've got one more chop left, team one. Okay, it respawned me out of the place. Okay, it respawned me. Okay, I don't think my spawn's set, so it respawned me at this place. Okay, I'm alright, I'm alright.
Spicy.
I'm good. I've got one more death remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo-hoo! Hopefully all of the dangerous shit's done, but I've got 2 bags to collect, which is the second most dangerous stuff. I need to go back and get this shit, though. Sorry about the flashing. Alright. Didn't have any idea what was happening. I went out to get a sandwich and noticed something was off with people. I remember this woman crying and panicking, trying to make a phone call. No one's phone was... Yeah, I bet the network was just crushed, right? Fucking hell. At a young age as well, Jesus. 7-7, if you're wondering, there was a bombing in the UK on a bus.
Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, Chicky giggle.
Okay, I've got one more death. A bus and a tube car is what I was going to say. You actually went on the Piccadilly line that morning? Yeesh. Alright, can I get up here? I might have to make another sort of awkward death run. I need to get rid of this crossbow. It's not going to help me, is it? I might actually take a little bit of haze damage. Also, there's a fucking wolf spider lives down here. There's the haze damage. Run. Run! Please don't walk into the wolf spider. I'm here. The fuck? I'm not going down there, I don't care. Alright, I'm alive. Fuck off, spiderlings. I need to get back across the scar, though. I've got no dandelion tuft. And I'm on low health. Shit! I can't get back across. I really don't want to give a lot of channel points to Siddles. I'm sure you understand. I'm back in the haze. No! No! Ah! It's bad news, boys and girls. Team 1.
Doomhaus less than 5 Chicky giggle.
That, ladies and gentlemen, makes it 5 chops.
You can't.
Boys and girls, brace yourselves because this is going to be ridiculous.
Sweet, sweet victory. You can fuck off as well.
So, click the prediction in the bottom left, by the way. Click the thing at the bottom left of chat.
Get wrecked. Fucking wrecked. Wrecked in pieces. Doomhaus chopped slops studied slops die.
Slops Jadid. I forgot about that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a look at that prediction, you will see that the prediction for today was less than 5 deaths, ? Team 1, there were 7 people on Team 1, with 99% of the channel points invested at 590,000 channel points. Team 2, with no, was 3 people that only put 5k in. Less than 5 deaths today? The answer is no. I've got 5 already. Right, tell me what you just got back from what you put in.
I don't want any trouble, Aunt.
Knobheads. That's one of the biggest payouts I think imaginable. I hate everybody. Okay, I didn't need to do that, did I? The fucking playthrough's in a bit of a terrible position. Thank God I didn't vote. Siddles put in 2.1k into that prediction. And what did you get out, Siddles? And I just... Siddles put in 2.1k and got 233,000 channel points back for his efforts. Mindright put 2,000 in himself and got 212,000 channel points back for his effort. And it's all because I didn't fucking sleep. How much did we wander around outside after I exited the haze and didn't think to sleep? Didn't think to set my spawn point back outside? Okay, this is my bag with all of my shit in it. Okay, there's the stink bugs that killed me the first time. Bowser put in 1.4 and got 150,000 channel points back. So it's essentially, I guess with 1 to 99, that's how it works, right? You're getting almost 100% back what you put in. That is ludicrous. Congratulations to all of you who had 0 faith, you fucking pricks. Team 1, I could only apologise for my share of the blame, but why did we not think? Why did it not come up that we should... Ah! It was so obvious what should have been done. Oh god, I've walked straight back into the haze again. It was 1 to 106. Was it actually Tagslat, yeah? I guess it couldn't go any more than 1 to 99 on the sheet, right? Tagslat, welcome to the stream. Okay, gas mask on. Oh dear. Evidently it was the wrong move though, baby. I've proven myself unworthy. Fuck's sake, good work, team. Alright. All of my shit is now
At least I didn't lose all my stuff.
retrieved. Oh, throw that away. Whoop. Am I alive? I'm alive. We got this. Fisty, welcome to the stream. Fisty, you've just missed one hell of a prediction. I've died a lot, yeah. Siddles put 2,000 points in on the prediction. It was 99% Team 1 and 1% Team 2. Siddles put 2,000 channel points in and got 233,000 back. You dinged and the server died. Pretty good. Dead server, finally. I had a look earlier, by the way. It was about 100 people less at peak than it was yesterday. Just passing your own points back and forth. And alright, I'll carry on. It plays both sides. Don't count. Rollback incoming. You get the joy of dinging again. Alright. I need to go to Burgle. And we're going to hand this chip in. And then I suppose I need to do a whole lot of repairing and stuff. It says you're 36. Chopped. Yeah, there's usually a minor rollback, right? Did you get straight back in? There's no downtime at all, right? Just straight back in. Good shit. Yeah, I listened to that full hour-long interview that video that Wall did yesterday after leaving the project. And the more you listen to it, the more you realise why he left and why it had to happen, because he does not sound like the type of person. He strikes me as the type of person... I said this yesterday, I don't know if it's a bad thing to say, but he strikes me as the type of person that talks like he's never had a job before. Because the way he speaks like he absolutely hates being told no when he's got an idea for something. It's not that good, Abstractor, really. His argument is that the Everlook team want to be really professional and want to have the air of a professional server group, but he wanted to be a bit more sort of fly-by-night and reactive and do it with a bit more personality. Which sounds fair, but then his examples just start spiralling and he kind of loses me a little bit. And I think Tandia said as well, after about 10 minutes you can't cope with his reasoning or his voice. Or at least his voice. Fucking hell, that was damaging. Right, and let me get back and I'm going to repair some stuff and then we'll go speak to Burgle and hand this chip in.
I don't want any trouble, Ant.
What are you lot doing here?
I don't want any trouble, Ant.
We're all friendly, right? I mean, I'll take that weevil. Oh, I'm sorry, pal, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of them things where it seems, if you want drama, it's a good place to get it. But I don't think it's terrible for the future of the server. If you want it to be, you can spin it to be, but I don't actually think it is. You're passing points back and forth at a loss, yeah. I took the ants' food, I did, but I'm saving the garden. Actually, that's the thing about this game. I'm going through all this and killing all these insects and doing all this, and I'm not really saving the garden, I'm just saving myself, right? Like, you could argue that the Fallout universe was better for me being there, but this one, definitely not.
It's no lemon crime, but...
Right, that's food and water sorted. I suppose the major issue is clothes. So can I repair that now? I can. Repair them. So I'm repairing it with the stuff in the...
all geared up.
So if I go like that, and then try and sort stuff out so I can see what's there. We go. Repair that. Everything repaired? Helmet could do with a repair. Good. I've actually got a lot of stuff in stock now, so I don't need to worry too much. You're just surviving like all the other insects. That's true, yeah. But I am the invading species, the sort of... the natural... what's the word? The ecosystem has developed around not having a teenage human running around in the garden. So I might be doing damage to things that weren't designed for me to interact with in the first place, but such is the way, right? Let me put that one in reserve, get that one back out. Good, alright. Have I still got the gas mask on? No, I'll put the gas masks away. Got room in here now. To be fair, not many things are designed to withstand teenagers, true. Not fucking military teenagers like Max is. He seems to be hitting his survival expert. Right, so the core thrust of this game is I need to find these special chips. Burgle had all the information on how to be made big and small, but when I blew up the Oak Lab, accidentally, he lost the large part of his memory. So I have been going to these different labs to get the hard version of his memory, which was in multiple different parts around the lab. So now I'm going to go back to Burgle with the part that I have recovered of his memory from the Hayes lab. And I guess learn about the Black Ant lab, because that was the one that was mentioned. It's true, the rest of them aren't building elaborate bases on lily pads, that's true. They've not got a dressing room on a lily pad. Burgle! My friend! Sorry, but I did not mean to... It's not R, like it is in Fallout, to put your weapon away. It's... Okay, Burgle, I'm sorry, can I have a word?
Always happy to see a repeat customer.
I threw a repeater at your head there. Actually, don't call it a repeater crossbow because Chaz will eat it. Don't clip that. Cheeky was fine.
You fucking twat.
Burgle's... He's alright. Look at him. He didn't even respond.
Crossbow.
I've hit me with me crossbow. 12, don't go outside. Sorry, Burgle. How are we?
How can I help you today?
I've got another super chip for you, Burgle.
Your resourcefulness is truly remarkable, Maxwell Smalls. I thought you, for sure, would have perished by now. Hand over the super chip, and let us hope for the best.
Roger that. Heard you have something to eat. Who does? Burgle.
I'll shoot you with my crossbow, Granville.
Burgle.
One more time. Processing. Processing.
Has that worked?
The Haze Super Chip. Dr. Tully tried deciphering the ageless properties of mushrooms. Disaster struck before he was able to finish.
Yeah, so I hear.
All of these great memories are coming back. Well, well, well. Some good news. A piece to the Ambiguan cocktail recipe is now restored. But not all of it, unfortunately.
Shit.
And I have some strange memory fragments of a Java-matic. Does that mean anything to you?
The coffee maker.
A coffee maker. Interesting development. Although I cannot say I love the taste of coffee, and I certainly have no clue how this fits into the equation.
You tell me.
However, we are making progress solving this mystery. But we are still not done. There is one more super chip to go.
Only one? Well, I can't be that close. I wonder if I get all the super chips, then it sends me off to another part of the garden for the rest of the... Oh, so it's not just about super chips. Hey, I've got a question for you, Burgle.
Ask away, my friend.
What should I be doing next?
Do you want my advice on how to get home? Or are you looking for other adventures?
It's a modern reference for you. When we were talking about Mongolians, I mentioned it the other day, Gwynplaine. Not Mongolians, Hungarians. Granville wasn't a Mongolian, for the record. I suppose I need the next step on how to get home, Boigle.
Borgel is a nerd.
For some reason, Siri can't pronounce the word burger in certain circumstances, and as we can see, if you put an L on the end of it, he really can't. Alright, Boigle. What's the next step to getting back?
Ha ha ha! What would you do without me? My advice, if you want to get home, is to find all of my super...
Yes?
Dr. Tully backed up my memories on super chips. And in theory, my restored memory will assist in repairing the spacer.
Gotcha.
The final super chip is found somewhere in the lab in the Black Anthill. The entrance is near the sandbox.
Sometimes I think I may be Hungarian. I'm always hungry.
Never mind, Burgle. The voices in my head are staggeringly low quality today.
How can I help you today?
Nothing, that's going to do it.
Goodbye, Maxwell Smalls.
Roger
Come again
that.
soon.
Haze lab complete.
That doctor guy must hate vowels or
I
something.
know, right? The worst one, mine. I think it might just be a British reference. But the thing that made me massive at the start, look what it's called. You can't see it. It's called a SPAC. It's called a spacer, but it's SPAC.R. Now, when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s as a British school child, that meant something different, and I have nearly said it on multiple occasions. Martin, thank you for the bits. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Skybraver, welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to something next called the Black Ant Lab, which apparently the entrance is over here. So it is this. I wonder if that's the entrance there. Cat's welcome to the stream as well. Super chips. Chips. Alright, I suppose then the next thing we do is investigate the sandbox, right? But it looks really tall. I wonder how I get on it. Oh, I tell you what, that leaning shovel. Do you know what, Mina? I might actually be going up the shovel. I'm just going to read this out, 12. I'm still in awe the US has a cleaning supply called And Span. Yeah, I can imagine. It auto-modded it. This auto-mod, it turns out that the auto-mod settings are ridiculous now. And 12 seems to catch everything it wants to say. I'm going to just read it out there, 12, just to be safe. Shove it up your... Cheeky. I'm sorry, everyone. Cats, Easy Green, welcome to the stream. I apologise for Cheeky's behaviour. It auto-modded a product name. Yeah, precisely. You can see why it auto-modded it, but the fact it's a fucking product name and it still did it is impressive. Alright, Burgle, I need a word. Cats, Easy Green, are you both well? I've completed the Haze Lab. That was the problem is the 5 chop problem. I died 5 times, by the way, which meant that Team 2 won today, which meant that with a 2k buy-in, Siddles won 233,000 channel points. And that Mindright won himself that many as well. He essentially shared 500,000 channel points. What am I doing? I need to go look for that other thing, right? Is it through here? I always lose it. No. The doctor guy has irritable bowel syndrome. You're mocking yourself, Gwynblade, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Remember when Anthea Turner got in shit for accidentally advertising a flake or something? What, accidentally advertising? I don't remember that. Anthea Turner is a reference in the Doomhaus that I'm very much enjoying there. Where's the fucking machine that I'm here to look for? Burglar, what are you talking about, mate? It's not in here, is it? Is it in here? What did she do, mine? Am I just lost? I've been through here, haven't I? Or was there... I can't remember if there was something in it. There!
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Please be able to mine it. Yes! A mega milk molar. Came in with a cheeky raid. Roger that. Cats. See an ASL terminal about mega milk molars. I knew there was something in here that I hadn't investigated for a little while. It's a mega molar. It's called Flake Gate. Fucking hell. I still need the ASL device though. Where is the fucking thing? It's in here somewhere. Where is it? Can I get out of this? Have I been able to get out of the Oak Lab this whole time and didn't realise? I have. What the fuck is this place?
You never told me science could be this exciting.
How have I always been able to get out of here? I have. What the hell is all this? Order number 1.
Brutal Transcription Unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Can you remember when I was stuck in the anthill and I couldn't work out how to get up to that upper part and I kept exploring for an hour and never found it? It's because the entrance to that milk molar was in the Oak Lab, out of the window that whole time. Wow! That's cool. How did I not... how have I not been out of here yet? I might have just walked out and not be able to get back in. Alright. I'm just going to nip back into the Oak Lab. Yeah, I think I just dropped down and I couldn't go back up. I got the milk molar though. I need to go back to the Oak Lab. Oak Lab, Oak Lab, Oak Lab. Or maybe just any... thingy station. Suboptimal playthrough, minus 10 points. I had every opportunity to do it correctly and I failed. Where do I need to go? I suppose it's back to, yeah, it's back to the oak tree. Let's just get out of this. Did I just aggro a load of worker ants? No, twats. No, no. I'm stuck, and I'm gonna get just fucking shit on. Run! Is this an exit? It is, it's the exit. I recognise where I am now. Fuck you, worker ants. Nobody likes shit. I'm sorry, that's harsh. Is this why you were dying? Oh, the deaths was... It was one decision that led... One stupid decision that led to 3 deaths. And screwed Team 1 big style. Alright, this should take me out to the sunlight. It does. Beautiful. I don't know about the picnic table today, Mina. I've got a few things to do first, but that might be the first job next week. But if I've got time, I'll head over there at least. ASL, is this the internet circa 2002? That's what it's called, apparently. It is the 90s. So Anthea Turner and her husband got married and they were photographed eating the limited edition snowflake, but it was white chocolate. And it was then used to advertise... Wait, so she got papped eating it, and they used it in their promotional material going forward? Did she sue them for it or something? Apparently that was right. I suppose if she hadn't signed up for it and they used it, they used her license without asking or paying for it. Anthea Turner. The scandal. A white flake sounds good, though. A lot of stick for it. I just feel sorry for her that was the pudding at her wedding do. It must have been a cheap one. The pudding. Fucking hell. I like how the majority of this community isn't British. It's like 33% US or North American. No, 33% US. Like 33%. No, 30% English or British. And then other for the rest of it. Yet for some reason, Gwynplaine manages to make it. It's like a fucking Alan Bennett poem in here sometimes with just how British he makes it. Christ, pudding. Yeah, exactly, Fisty, right? I've got lost again. Where did I? Don't forget that us EU people. 12, you can't straddle both. I'm lost again. How did I get out that window? Where's that? Oh, there. Her husband had been divorced twice by that point. Was not in a great place financially. So is the insinuation that she took money for it? Right, so there was another place to go. Let me just investigate this. So I dropped down in there, didn't I? And it took me to here. I didn't need to go out and around, I don't think. Alright, either way, that's really cool. I like that. It got me the milk molars as well, so now I need to go and find the ASL device. Go see what mega milk molars are. So I think anyone she had deals with dropped her and they lost loads of money. Oh, so there was a controversy around her anyway. At least I speak a little British. If we all homogenise what makes us different, it would be a bit sad. But if anybody starts speaking foreign... foreign. Christ. Alright, what is a mega milk molar? So this is normal milk molars, of which I have 1. Stamina was a concern when I was in there. I'm gonna treat myself to a stamina upgrade. And what about all these? Oh, that's pretty cool. So mega milk molars I can use to upgrade resource sizes. Consumable size. That might be the one. I think that's the one. Roger that. Cool. Right, what else was I going to do? Science shop. I don't know if this has had any upgrades recently. Advanced production buildings. Oven. Oven? That might be how I make, how I turn mint shit into the other shit. Pedal Foundation. Is there anything else that's new? Does that mean it's new? Recommended choice, it says. Alright, game. Alright, alright. Feather roofs. Scabby scanner. Right, I'll get it if it wants me to. I can then make mushroom slurry and mushroom bricks. Bake various things into better things. What the hell's that? We'll find out in the future. Mint choc shit, that's one. Apartment stroller desert. Oh, we've been here before. I remember a Fallout stream where all we did was talk about the differences and list them in excruciating detail. Do I want to spend anything else or maybe save it? I think I'll maybe save it. 3,000 for lower fall damage. I can't justify it even though I'm constantly running out of fucking... Alright, that'll do. I suppose I still do have things I want to do in the haze, right? I can make, look, ovens. Advanced production buildings. I love the French, they get uncomfortable when I speak non-English to them. I think it's because you're wearing an entire head-to-toe Union Jack bodysuit. 12, they expect you not to be able to. More on Flakegate, keep it coming, mate. This is more entertaining than any of her TV shows ever was. Did I say Union Jack? I meant American flag. American flag. Old Glory, whatever it's called. They sold the rights and exclusivity to the wedding to OK magazine. This is the most 90s story I've ever heard. And OK had a deal with Cadbury. Ooh, the... Jesus, Matt, I nearly fell out of my chair with the drama there. To be fair, that's a pretty serious thing, though, right? As daft as it sounds. Grenades I'm going to put in there as well. That was a successful stream. It's not finished yet. I've got another 25 minutes a bit left. But I need to start working on what I'm going to do as far as an oven. I'm going to need a kitchen. Let me recycle this bedroll. Then I'm going to set my spawn back at the base. OK, shouldn't have sponsored without checking what was being served. You give me trouble for being EU, then you accuse me of being from the England. I just don't want to ever forgive you for anything, 12. It's fun being aggressive to you. Can we move Sothan's chair? Kitchen in a gazebo? I'm not having a kitchen in a gazebo. Who the fuck would think that's a good idea? I can make a cookery and woof. Alright, we're going to need a dedicated kitchen. But then again, am I going to need this? Can I not just put that there? And then see how big the oven is? The cookery. No, that works. Yeah, that works. Roger. Cool. Got the acid gland in that's needed for it. What else is there? Clay, 10. Alright. Alright, I can do that, game. I can do that. For you. Maybe I can't. Never mind. Boiling gland, 4. Where do you get boiling glands from again? I've got 4. That works. Ever charcoal chunk. I don't like the look of. I need another boiling gland and 9 weed stems. Let me go check the weed stems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I've not got my ant armour on, have I? You idiot! Did I just drop all of that? I did. I dropped it. Look how I dropped it, though. For fuck's sake, I can't get out of the water now. Damn, you're moving up in the grounded world, I know, right? By moving up, you mean about 3 centimetres now instead of 1.5. Okay, a few more weed stems. So the editor went around handing out the flake bars like a waiter, and she said that should have been a red flag. The Cadbury's beef. How did I never hear about this? We were too busy in the 90s talking about, like, war and stuff, and the Balkans and all of that, but...
You just said fuck's sake. Did you in fact mean fuck's sakes, or are you not in fact a fucking fiasco?
Fuck. A walking... Yeah. A fucking fiasco. 10 clay. 12 clay I need. Christ, I'm so flustered today, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we were too busy focusing on like the Balkans and the Gulf War and all that in the 90s that we completely neglected the real spice that was going on right under our noses, the Anthea Turner Flakegate scandal. Jesus, if you were a proper racist, you'd know that the flag is called the Union flag, not the Union Jack. Yeah, it's true. We already covered it. I'm hanging out with the kites today. Red kites? Jesus, right, everybody just be quiet. I'm flustered. Yeah, I was also a bit focused with that bit where Daniela Westbrook's nose fell down her throat. We all learned what the word septum meant that day, didn't we? In fucking 1997 or whatever that was. I need clay, but I need it to be daylight for clay.
Septum? I never touched M.
That was dark, that was that. There's a British soap opera actress in the 90s. Had a cocaine problem and did it to such a level where the inside of her septum fell out. I had to be removed. I was so broken and damaged that it... Whew. She didn't swallow it, did she? I think Gwynblade's just being a bit Gwynblade, Martin. Let's sleep until morning. I've got my... I didn't want this gear on, did I? I wanted my underwater gear on, not my ant armour. So I'll swap my underwater gear on. And then I'll sleep for 8 hours. And we're going to go clay hunting in the morning. And then I can't remember where you get... flashback.
Director Schmechter. These specimens are the breakthrough we've been looking for, just like you predicted. We're close to eliminating the raisoning problem. Our team was up all night recalibrating the spacer.
I see. Of course, my hypothesis was correct. I hope all of you remember this moment the next time you question my methods. Now then, what progress has been made on covalent space expansion? How did Dr. Wendell Tully, a lifetime failure, best the brightest minds at Ominent?
Yes, sir. We're still working on that formula. I know it's been months, but the Embiggen process is far more complicated and dangerous than we predicted.
Too bad for you, little ones. Prepare the specimens for termination.
This isn't what I signed up for.
Director Schmechter? Come on, Dream. If I ever see that dude again, I'm gonna make him eat all the gross stuff I've had to choke down here. And raisoning? Damn, this yard food is worse than pizza for causing nightmares. Virgo, my robot dude, I hope you know what's going on.
We're not clones, 12. We are literally kidnapped children. There's a little bit of edge to this game. Just under the surface, ever so slightly. This game's darker than the colourful exterior makes it look like it is. Whew. Right, let me just go and grab some meat, and I'm going to get ready, and then I'm going to go get some clay, and we'll work on these ovens. Jesus. It landed in a bowl of ricicles. Sunrise, beautiful. That case is why you don't drink soda. I saw a TikTok of a woman who had part of her skull in her nose because she destroyed her septum with cocaine. She had part of her skull in her nose, Fisty. It was a piece of skin that they inserted. That's disgusting. Damn. It's so damaged. It's so fucking rough. To that level, anyway. Your theory the kids are dead, wear the clothes. That's plausible, honestly. This game feels like Ubisoft, controversial. Unlike Ubisoft, though, it's an enjoyable experience without unbelievable amounts of repetitive shite, and it's controversial purely for its subject matter as opposed to its lack of... Sorry. 90s drama, President Bill Clinton doing the naughty in the White House. I remember when bad behaviour was a bad thing for the leader of the free world. It seems like such a long time ago now. I love that she had no other choice at that point. I took it that she had no other choice at that point. Woof. Alright, I've eaten everything now. And we're good. I'll tell you what I should be building. One of them little things that helps with... Have I still got my... Yeah, I've got my underwater gear on. One of them things that grows mushrooms. As a mid-30s Westerner. No. It's true. Yeah, I remember when there was absolutely no controversy surrounding presidents. Her nose was trashed. My septum's always been problematic. I was almost about to show you the problem into the camera then, which would have been dumb. But like, this side is fine. But I hit my face on a wall as a kid. This side is crap. Like when I used to smoke, if I'd blow smoke out, there'd be like a tiny little trickle coming from this one, but it would all gush out of this. And as a result, I snore like a motherfucker. But as somebody that doesn't sleep next to me, I don't have to worry about it. That's her problem. In the 70s, Reagan told the US he had lied to them, and he's alluded. So I'm used to that. He's alluded. Or lauded. I'm with you. If Trump could have found someone messed up enough, he'd have done what Clinton did on live TV and got away with it. Thankfully, nobody is, even his wife. That poor woman. Did I aggro 2 diving bell spiders? No, they're aggroed each other. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Remember, former American presidents and current candidates weren't fascists. I have a close friend now who was even alive when Bill came on Monica. I'm feeling very old. I suppose Auger, right? Is Reagan a fascist? What's a fascist? A fascist is often characterised with nationalism, right? But for the most part, a fascist is about a grip of government to the point where it's mostly suppression of opposition, right? Is that what it is? Like, removing fucking thingy terms, that's about it. Rule with total authority. You're just supposed to smoke with your mouth. Reagan and Thatcher were lovely neoliberal cabal. We're a lovely neoliberal cabal. They want their way, and they're only their way to be an option. Twitter?
Off the top of my head, fascism is a system of government led by a dictator who typically rules by forcefully and often violently suppressing opposition and criticism, controlling all industry and commerce, and promoting nationalism and often racism.
Yeah. So Twitter, and to a degree, do you think Trump would have done that if he could? Rule with an axe, yeah. I suppose America's got a long way until it's anything near fascism then, right? But still, yeah. Twitter, though? I think Trump would have done that in a heartbeat. The symbol of power in Rome, yeah. Trump would have 100% done it. He was simply prevented policies already in place. Yeah, he was doing it with his fake news shit. Yeah. But to be fair, I always say I know Trump was a colossal dickhead, and I've got no part of me that wants to stick up for him in any way. But there are some people that would slap your face if you accused, if you suggested that anything going on in the US right now was fascist. You know what I mean? On a global scale, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to... I always say this, like, it's the whole thing of, as much as I'm on the left, probably as much as the rest of you are, or most of you, you've got to think historically and not just by tribal terms, right? getting to the point of people glorifying the idea of communism and stuff now, and you can't live in Europe for 5 minutes and think that's the sensible thing to do. We've got to stop using terms like that, because before long we're going to have erased some extremely important lessons that this place has learned over the last 150 years. Do you know what I mean? I do have a problem with using words that reference World War II and the Soviet Union and that kind of thing. Like, there's a very, 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 very big gulf between what's happening now. Yeah, it's in vogue because it means nothing to Americans. Very true, yeah. So some of the fail-safes in the American government actually did work, but not enough of them. Yes, he's preventing policies. The Electoral College should have prevented his rise in power because the literal reason they exist is to stop things like fascism. And did they? No. Is there anything that's happening fascistically in America at this point, though? Communism is in vogue because it means nothing to Americans. It literally means the UK in US discourse, so of course no one cares to be called one. Weird. Often feels like a shower of shite in charge of the UK has gone a little bit fascisty. Red flag for Electoral College, he lost the popular vote, but he still won, yeah. I will admit to being very leftist, but I'm not a communist and never will be. That shit's just done so much damage. True. It literally, yeah, I see. The fact the Netherlands wants to ban anything about World War II, that's fascistic. As much as it all completely agrees with me, Twitter banning anything other than what we, as in this side of politics, agree with, that is suppression of opposition. It's all ugly. And if you're going to call anything fascistic, if you're going to throw that word around, then we're all living in glass houses on this side of things. They are two sides of the same coin, precisely. The tow truck driver was a big Trump fan and absolutely hates Biden with a passion. So me, being a decent guy who enjoys life and didn't want to disagree with a tattoo, sporting, gun-wielding guy in the middle of nowhere, I can honestly say he made a compelling argument. Santa. The US has banned the private sector from going on strike. Canada admitted to genocide as recently as 2012. Banned the private sector from going on strike. Canada admitted to genocide? Twitter is ugly in general. I have nothing to do with it precisely, Martin, yeah. There's hundreds of graves of children found at residential schools within the last year or two, so the genocide is in far more recent history. What, in the US? It's the people, not the platform. It is, it's the people, it's not the platform, definitely. The platform just provides the vehicle and spices it all up, yeah. I don't think the argument, if you call X fascist, then we're living under fascism, is a strong counter to people who want big change. It's not, but I just find it grossly offensive to the people who genuinely lived under these proper reigns to start calling what's going on in at least England and UK and Canada, to start calling that stuff such severe words. That is an insult to the people who suffer, and still suffer to this day, under regimes like that, both communist and fascist. Canada's not innocent at all. People think we're America's nice younger sibling, but it isn't true. Yeah, it is, and it's somewhat patronising, I think, that the idea that Canada is this beautiful safe haven. Calling something fascist is useless. You need to explain in simple terms why X is bad. True. Calling it fascist is stupid. It's like calling somebody a poo head. It's like, you can put as much force into it as you want, and you can have as much intent, but you've said the word poo head and undermined yourself. Slaughtered hundreds of natives. Oh, the natives. I see, Fisty, I'm with you, yeah. Basically just discovered the graves. Yeah, is it First Nations they call them in Canada, right? People throw around the word fascism so much, I just wonder if people really understand what that technically means. Not really easy green, it seems. They do the same with socialism as well. McKinnon, welcome back. It's true. I think socialism to a minor degree, but there are socialism parts of that are to blame for communism and the other way around anyway, so it's all entrenched.
Oi, poohead, I sub to watch you play games, not solve world hunger.
Exactly. He's undermined himself with the poo head. Sorry, I've just got focused here. McKinnon, welcome to the stream. I'm comfortable saying Italy elected a fascist. They called their party inheritors of fascism. But that's the thing, right? Is she going to be able to do much within the democracy of Italy? You know what I mean? First Natives, Native and Aboriginal, etc. First Nations, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I agree. The rope of using fascist only simply because you disagree is on par with insults with woke, ratty and snowflake. It is, it's just the same. Says the only guy that lives in the third world. Get shit on Siddle. Yeah, I think there would be a lot of good work done if people stopped using such extreme terminology. Fascism is a far cry at this current time, but always be wary. Yes. Commie is one of my long-time favourite stupid insults. Yeah, exactly. Because fascism, proper fascism, in the fucking 40s, etc., in the Western world, of course, it still exists elsewhere, is disgusting, and it killed many people, and it killed generations of people, and it led to everything we know it led to. Communism, pretty much exactly the same in every single point to a country that ever did communism correctly. Using those terms is fucking insulting to everybody, especially about people that, you know what I mean? I have a real problem with that, and that's why it's made me stop. And again, you might notice that I don't really put my actual political views out there. I'm obsessed with the communication of both. And both, the way that everybody communicates about this shit is fucking ridiculous. It's like I'm trying to play moderator. It winds me up. Like, people just immediately make such stupid decisions when it comes to communicating on this stuff that they undermine some incredibly important stuff. I seem to remember in my teens calling somebody a communist was actually an insult. Yes, because people, however many years ago, remembered what communism was actually like and didn't just write it on their fucking school pencil case that communism's a good thing because they like the idea of sharing. I know it was a joke, but saying Tories are bad is just as worthless. Yeah, it's a lot easier than explaining how the neoliberal policies hoodwink lower classes into thinking what harms them cures them. Exactly. The latter part is much more important, yeah. Okay, Gwynblade, but Tories bad. Communism really and truly has never existed and probably won't. But yeah, that's another argument, right? As much as I like the idea of socialised pretty much everything, oddly, that's me actually putting an opinion out there, I don't think we can get away with trying it again because people have never done it right. Does that make sense? Because it's the pattern is always genocidal, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, even if the idea might be well, the implementation over the course of history has proven that it is not going to work, and it's never going to work, I feel like. Because there's always these people, again, right on the pencil case at school, yeah, but I could do it right if I was in charge. And fascism is evidently bad, and that doesn't even need explaining. Sharing is caring after all. I'm just looking for clay now. I'm just running around talking about communism and looking for clay so I can build my oven. It's all catastrophising, and the black and white viewpoints and total unwillingness to see any point of view other than your own is frankly ridiculous. It is. And it's making everybody's opinions more extreme, and it's pushing the level up. All of this bullshit, we are actually trending in a good direction as a society, but it's just ugly. And people that are pissing about on the extremes that are ultimately going to be meaningless is not... They're just damaging themselves, essentially. But still, you can comment on how ugly it is, right? I've gone the wrong way. I think clay's more common over this direction where the water's a bit shallower, so I'll go and play grounded and start thinking about fixing the fucking well. Safe spaces are safer than the dark, mean, cold outside world. Yeah. Again, I've got a problem with the word safe space as well. Safe spaces are only safe for certain people. Yeah, I'm actually going to get into my politics there. I don't think that's helpful if I'm sat in the middle of this discussion. I had like 5 messages I keep typing but then restarting because of how fast the conversation was going, and now I don't remember what I was going to say, so I'm just sitting here loving the conversation all like... Yeah, sorry, I kind of... I'm prone to expanding on things at a speed that's faster than I appreciate you guys can keep up with. I apologise. You say communism doesn't work, but the US will keep sending death squads, so it can't checkmate leftists. The thing is he's saying it doesn't work doesn't mean it just fizzles out, though, does it? When it doesn't work, it is murderous and oppressive and brutal and... yeah. The same powerful people opposed to socialism put on a new hat and capitalise on it. And the king of putting on a new hat to capitalise on a political idea is the guy that we started this discussion talking about, right? The reason why I don't actually think Trump is a fascist, but he was willing to play one to get what he wants, is because he was a Democrat 5 minutes ago, right? He's just an egomaniac that's willing to wear whatever hat possible to get whatever he wants. Whether he believes in fascistic government or whatever, I don't know, but he was willing to play one, which I suppose is bad enough. I'm going over here to find more clay. I was one of those kids, but I work for the man now. Yeah, precisely. It's amazing, isn't it? Especially as teenagers, you pick the political leaning, if you pick one at all. I appreciate a lot don't. You pick the political leaning that most suits you. So when you're a fucking... I think it's a reason why a lot of teenagers decide that, yeah, maybe... Oh, Trudy, stay there. Trudy, I don't want to fight you. Most teenagers decide that the one that wants to share everybody else's money so you don't have to work as hard is kind of good. The problem is being married to the ideas you picked as a teenager because you feel like you've put yourself on a team. That is fucking stupid. If you're married to your ideas and you're married to your beliefs, you're trapped by them. And if all you do is just echo whatever the next... whatever the talking points of your team is. If you find yourself with an issue and then just look at whatever your team says about it and then go to war based on that, then are you an actual critical thinker, or are you just reading a script? I love topics like this, honestly. It's difficult to have these without people getting unreasonable and closed-minded, and jokes aside. I feel like Doomhaus has been phenomenal with having conversations like this. We do tend to go a bit deep on these sort of things every now and again, right? And why not? He believes in getting attention. Bang on it. Easy going, yeah. He's a classic narcissist. Murderous, oppressive, brutal. So, America? He couldn't spell fascist, true. Sorry, I'm missing stuff. I don't think Trump gives a fuck about any. He'll change his views to get power. Precisely, yes. Which is the problem, really. Because it means that he probably doesn't hold a lot of those views, and people are touting him as if he does. But what he is doing, at least, is damaging a system that people want to see damaged. Therefore, despite the fact he doesn't actually believe in all this Christian stuff, maybe not, I don't know, he might do. Despite the fact he doesn't actually believe in this kind of thing, he is at least standing there and throwing stones at the bad guys, so they're fine with that, right? And you can understand it. Desolate, welcome to the stream. I hope you get what you want. Communists know I do food drives. What do the communists... communists I know do food drives. What do the communists around you do? I honestly don't think I know any. That's why he can't admit he lost the election. He must have been fraud because he can never be wrong in his own mind. His brain won't allow it, precisely. I never found any clay, did I? What time have I got left? I've got no time left, apparently. So we're going to have to cut this conversation short, which is a shame, actually, because it got good, even though I didn't play much fucking Grounded. You only ever see them do food drives and hand out newspapers. The thing is, though, is it comes from a place of... If they're just doing it, and they're just supporting these extremes because they hate the other side, then fuck them, right? With everybody, both sides. But if they're not, it genuinely comes from a place of warmth and a place of desire to help, and that should be respected. But it's so easy to misguide those people, right? These days, I'm more akin to wanting everyone to have the same access should they choose to allow them to live at least comfortably. So everyone should at least be able to access healthcare and afford to heat a home. And yes, precisely. Base level shit, right? And then let them set off and do whatever they want and reach whatever heights they're determined enough to reach. As long as everybody's got a good base level, yeah. I like these topics too. I'm fine sharing my political view and who I voted for, as long as the people who hear it don't treat me differently. Losing a friendship isn't worth being able to have a conversation for it, in my opinion. It is, it's... The pure drive that these young people have now to support whatever political ideology and to push it forward and to fight the enemy. We used to get rid of that feeling by just watching football and supporting a team that your mate next door didn't, so you just kick his head in because he had the different football shirt on and you got it all out. But now, people think they've changed the world with it, and it's silly. Boys and girls, I've actually run out of time for Grounded. Tomorrow, however, is no more Grounded because it's Physics Friday. Apparently we've only got one stream left this week. And it's Friday, so it's going to be My Summer Car returning tomorrow. Thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate you all very much for being here. We got the Haze Lab completed, we got the chip, and we know where we're going next. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, for the grounded streams, we will be heading into this area somewhere, because the next chip I'm going for is the Super Tech chip. I think what I might have to do is climb the spade onto the picnic table and maybe give it some... jump into here, unless there's an entrance somewhere, I don't know. But that's going to be all next week, because this week I have achieved my goal, boys and girls. I said I was going to get the the Haze Lab chip back to the base, and I've gone and fucking done it. Roger that. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I'll see you next week for more. As an elderly man who inherited a 9-figure fortune, I have always wished someone normal like me could represent me and the rest of the country as a man of the people who knows how we live. Need to let go of that idea that it's all a handout. It isn't. Need to let go of that idea that it is all a handout. It isn't. Exactly, no. The independence referendum here is what Scotland is what made me hate political debates, because of the toxicity. Yeah, people, it's just, yeah. I'd vote for Gwynblade 2024. I used to be young enough to think I could change the world. Well put, Fisty. That should be the takeaway from all of this. Right, that's going to do it for Grounded. Thank you all for joining today, and I'm going to get out of here. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I will see you all Monday for the continuation of the playthrough. Welcome to all the new followers. That, ladies and gentlemen, is it. Right. I want to actually read some of this, because this has been an interesting discussion. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, however. Let's pick a winner. I have no idea, Mina. It's gone too quick. I too was a teenage anarchist. People literally broke off friendships based on what you were going for. I know. Can you remember when your neighbours next door used to be different politically, but you used to get on anyway because it didn't actually affect the fucking... Yeah, politics have gotten to a point of you're wrong and I'm right, and to hell with anyone who thinks different mentally rather than an actual what is actually beneficial for society. The thing is, how about this? When has anything ever been won in a debate topic or without compromise? The problem that we have now is, for politics, for entertainment, is that it has removed compromise and it's about victory. Boring marble, please. That just means I have to hang around for a little bit longer. Shit, welcome to the stream. As a true Democrat socialist, I know about keeping a population fed and healthy. It keeps them in work. True. All I knew as a teenager that I hated capitalism and I wasn't a conservative. That's all you needed to know, right? Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord. Let's put a crown on somebody's head. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to compete in today's marbles, you must be in the Doomhaus Discord. If you would like the crown on your head and to add to the scores in the top left, be it the 222 to the greens or the 252 to the oranges, then if you're in the Discord, you must simply type the password and I will give you a marble. If you win, you get the gold name in Discord. If someone can't have a civil conversation about any topic, politics included, I tend to move away from those people. Emotes need to be in check when talking about anything and can't blind you from being open or learning. Well put. The password, ladies and gentlemen, for today's marbles is Haze. Go.
I hope this is quick. I need a poo.
I've got a mate who was a massive Tory and we're still friends, so you should be, yeah. Why not? My side wins equals nobody, or nobody wins is the current politics. Precisely. Compromise is the only way to get anything done, and that's been deleted. I agree, Mr. Streamer. Debates are about winning now instead of answers to solutions. True, the Tories will always just bin it off the idea of Labour and vice versa. It's a lose-lose situation. It is. Let's not get involved in it. Right. Marbles. Golden name to the person of the century of the day, to the person who finishes in first place in marbles. Best of luck to everybody. Alcarion still needs points to catch up to where Shake will be if Brazil win the World Cup, which continues. Actually, Siddles, if you wouldn't mind posting the link in Discord to the sheet. There's more guesses to be made. Right, we've got Kitten, Siddles, Abstractful, Mindright, Mina, Shake, Fisty, Abstractful. I've got Abstractful twice. Yeah, I have Quick for Martin's poo. I hope this is quick. I need a poo. I'm just got flapping. Easy Green, Chaz, Lundios, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Alcarion, Satan for the oranges, Tagslack for the oranges, Cardi for the greens, Cats for the greens, Martin for the greens, 12 for the oranges. Bybeat for the oranges. Gwynblade for the greens. And Dougie for the greens. Dougie, Abstractful, Martin all looking for their first points in 2022. And we've got Santa as well for the greens. Oh shit. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level group. It also seems they'd rather do nothing and hurt the opponent than do something that both sides benefit from. True. You don't want to lose internet points by having a real friend that doesn't look good on Twitter. I'm voting for Stubbler at the next election. Who's with me? Create a society of Doomhausians. Do you even know my politics? Can you imagine a president who streamed 3 hours a day? I'd vote for that. Right. 56. 56. Chat would be fucking nuts. Based on Siddle's performance yesterday. Victory or DNF. Right. We've got Kitten, Siddles, Abstractful, Mindright, Mina, Shake, Fisty, Easy Green, Chaz, Lundios, Alkarion, Satan, Tagslack, Cardi, Cats, Martin, 12, Bybeat, Gwynblade, Dougie and Santa, 10 oranges, 11 greens. Mindright says 3. 1, 2, 3 presses of the random button gets us to Pixels Raceway, so I'm going to press 1, 2, 3 presses again, which gets us to Multi-Lane Madness. The password, the amount of marbles is 21, and the person of the century of the day to the winner. Can Kitten or Cats catch up to Alkarion in first place? Can Shake get himself the extra point he needs to go 3 clear if Brazil win the World Cup? Can Kitten catch Alkarion? Can Alkarion... You know what I'm saying. Level is Multi-Lane Madness. Satan is the record holder. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There's more greens. Let's just have an orange win. Or can Dougie get his first point ever? Can Abstractful get his first point ever for the greens? Chaz is getting nothing as he has already fallen off the level. Actually, Fisty's still looking for a first point too. Can Fisty get their first point? Abstractful first. Fisty's gone lower. Abstractful's gone top. Gwynblade's gone left. Kitten's gone left. Can I get my first point or will I fail yet again, says Fisty. Mina has gone off the level. Lundios has gone clean off the level as well. Abstractful still in first. Actually being overtaken by Gwynblade on the left-hand side. Kitten's there as well, looking to overtake and catch up with fucking... Gwynblade's gone for a cheat and it didn't pay off. Kitten is now in first place. Is anybody going off top? Nobody. Can Kitten catch Alkarion at the top? Alkarion's here as well. Abstractful could get his first point, or either of these two. Nobody's gone on the top yet, have they? No. This is tight, actually. Any of these changes things up quite dramatically. Abstractful gets his first ever point. Kitten's fallen off the level. Abstractful's clear. Is this Abstractful getting his first ever point? Fisty in second, looking for the... Cardi's here as well. This is spicy. I think this might be Abstractful looking to get his first point. Martin goes for his and falls clean off the level. Alkarion dropped back, had a bad run in the spinner. But Abstractful's here. Right side. Abstractful for the greens. Gets his first point. And is now in for the Monster Marbles in final week. Abstractful. Abstractful. Go look at you. Go say something in Discord. Look at that name.
Greens rule.
Greens, congratulations. Abstractful is your new champion. He is on the leaderboard. Did he get a new record too? Woof. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Kitten always beats me, says Abstractful, he says. And then Kitten fell behind, and Abstractful is now gilded for the first time. GG. Congratulations, says Lundios, Mina, Alkarion, Kitten. No, fuck it, says mine. So that means the amount of people that are yet to get a point in 2022 falls now to Fisty, Dougie and Martin. Closest you've ever gotten to a win as well. That was tight. Alright, the top of the table doesn't change. Alkarion stays in the lead. Fisty second, Cardi third, Siddles fourth, Bybeat fifth, but Abstractful is the brand new first ever person of the century of the day. Good work. Right, boys and girls, if you haven't done it already, the team sheet is in Discord. If you want to make your predictions for the final 8 quarterfinals of the World Cup. I think Siddles might be reminding you now.
The Greens may have gained a point today, but did you get 233,000 channel points today? No, you didn't. Get absolutely shit on all of you, but especially the Greens. Ha 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 losers.
Siddles, as part of Team 2, that had only 1% of the channel points invested in today's less than 5 attempt, managed to get himself 233,000 channel points from a bet of 2k. And Mindright did the same. I think he got 212 out of 2k. Brutal. You got it, Fisty, I believe. A few weeks to go. There's a few weeks to go for final week, because after Christmas and New Year, there is a 55-point swing AI shitfest.
Remind me never to say GG to Siddles again.
Right, speaking of GG, Abstractal, congratulations on your first ever Person of the Century of the Day. Hard earned, I'm sure. Team scores then currently sit at 252 to 223. What's that, a 31-point gap? 29-point gap. If you'd like to compete in any of this rubbish, there will be another Marvels at the end of tomorrow's My Summer Car stream, and there'll also be a little bit of stream races if you'd like to help your team. The scores are in the pins, as always. I doubt I'll make Christmas, but I'm closer to that 10-minute ban. You're not going to make it to Christmas. I'm starting to think I could make a living out of this gambling thing. It seems dead easy. Yeah, that is a bit morbid. Yeah, I don't know, first ever. I want to say I won 2 years ago. Maybe, yes. Maybe in 2020. Right, I need to sneak off. Thank you all for being here. I love you all very much. Thank you all for the support, as always. You're always very generous. Alcarion, thank you for the tier 3 sub. I still can't get over the fact you've done that for 28 months, or however long it's been. Thank you for the bits, everybody. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you for the host, the Reds, and everything. I will see you tomorrow for My Summer Car, which is slightly more relaxing than this, and the return of the grounded playthrough on Monday. Right. Chaz, Alcarion, Abstractal, Gwynblade, Mindrake, Fisty, Siddles, Lundios, who else? Dougie, and everybody else that's been here today. I love you all. Thank you all for the bits. Martin as well. I will see you all tomorrow for the return of My Summer Car, but for now, if you're staying on the platform, I strongly recommend going and watching Alcarion, who is live right now, as is the Killer Bits and Ninja Assassin. You know how to find them. I hope you all enjoy it if you go over there. But for now, if I don't see you tomorrow, without further ado, can somebody give me a final word to get out of here? Make it a good one. I mean, Fisty says a simple one, and it's this. Bye!